Yeah, I think it worked. We did it!
Yeah.
Hooray! We're here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I can, actually look in the direction that I'm supposed to be looking, as opposed to over here, which is silly.
They're getting a good view of our trash can, though.
There you go. Trash can cam.
Oh, Marcus is here. He says, hello, folks. It be my B-day.
Well, awesome, Marcus. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
I know we had promised you, and I'm more than happy whenever you would like, whether you want it at the beginning, the middle, the end, we can play some games.
Yeah, get in here.
Yeah, I mean, let me know, because then if you want us to start a draft and do a draft in the beginning and then jump to games with you at the end, that's fine, or in the middle, or if you want to do them now. No, we'll leave it up to you, birthday boy. But happy birthday, hello, and happy Monday. Happy Magic Monday.
Yeah. And tell us what's been going on with you. It's been a little bit since we've seen you. So.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Hopefully everything's good.
He says, if I can get 2, I'll play one now and the other later.
Sounds perfectly reasonable to me, man.
Yeah. Why not?
Well, now you're just being greedy. No.
How dare he want to be able to play Magic
I
on
know.
his birthday?
During a Magic stream, it's just insane, I tell you. It's insane.
Joanna is also here. She says, happy Magical Monday, you magical maniacs.
And then it was retracted.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Maybe she wanted to add more stuff to it.
Okay. Well, regardless, Joanna, hi. It's good to see you. And happy Magic Monday to you, too.
But I know it wasn't censored, because then it would say censored.
And it wouldn't say anything, actually.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't say anything. You're right. Marcus says, I'm in VA with the babes. Great birthday.
Hell yeah. That's so cool.
Very nice.
Well, thank you for taking time out of your trip to grace us with your presence as well. We appreciate it.
Exactly.
So while we are waiting for Marcus to get things together and other folks to come and join the stream, for folks who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here for our Magic Monday stream, playing some MTG Arena. As you may have assumed based on what we were talking about, we are going to be playing some fan games of Historic Brawl with the birthday boy. And then we will likely do some form of draft in between those two games, whether it be more Baldur's Gate, as we've been doing the past few weeks, or New Capenna is still here. So either way, we can kind of talk to folks and see what they're interested in as we get people to filter in. I just know that, last week was a bit of a trouncing for us in Baldur's Gate. So if we want to try to redeem ourselves, that's cool. Or if we want to just try to scrap Baldur's Gate for now and try something else, we'll see what people are interested in. That's fine.
So Joanna is again saying Happy Magic Monday, you magical maniacs, 2 hearts. And she says, LMAO, there was a typo, y'all. How y'all be? We're good.
Yeah, very, very good. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well also. I mean, it sounds like you guys are doing quite well. So happy to hear it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at that deck box.
Well, because that's his commander, is Tatioba.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. Do I need this free mulligan? I don't think I do. Okay, let's try it. I mean, we'll see. Maybe I'll regret it. Maybe I won't. You don't know.
Erica is here. She says, oh, hey, gang.
What's up, Erica?
Hello.
Happy Magic Monday. Happy Monday, whatever. Hope everybody had a great weekend. And as always, if you want to let us know how your lives are, how your day has been, or how your weekend was, we would love to hear it.
So Dave is here saying !point lurk with a heart.
Thanks, Dave.
I can talk, I promise.
Our chat is not as sophisticated as your Twitch chat is.
No.
So there's not like a cool message that pops up when you do it, but I know what it means. So thanks. Oh, did I just screw us over here big time? I mean, I guess we can make treasures now, right? Attack. Cool. Okay. Yeah,
Why
basically
did you think you screwed yourself over when you had Thalia?
because now every card in our hand except for Seasoned Pyromancer costs more.
Why?
Because Thalia makes all non-creature spells cost 1 more.
But she's so cool.
I mean, she's pretty cool, but still.
Battle's here and says hi.
And does the same in I just dropped something on the floor. Does the same on Arena as well. So hello, Battle. Happy Monday. Make another treasure, and then
He says that LOL.
I will play Zariel, Archduke of Avernus, for 5 and make a devil. Okay. I will pick up that thing I dropped. It wasn't anything, don't worry about it. Ooh, pass. Okay. I may have screwed him over with this Thalia, or maybe not. It's hard to tell.
Battle says happy Magic Monday, rocking to some Bytor and the Snow Dog. I'm not familiar.
Me neither. Okay, so the ability of Zariel is countered. That is fine with me. That was a very expensive counter spell, so I'm very happy with that.
So yeah, regale us on that.
Sure.
And then anyone who came here after Marcus, which is everyone, it is Marcus's birthday. And we're going to be at least playing a game with him.
That's this.
Oh.
This is Marcus right now.
Oh, I didn't realize it was.
Yes, that's the Tatiova person that we're facing.
Well, fine, Marcus, with your awesome cards and stuff.
Hey, look, it's Tatiova.
God.
Pass to attackers, and then I guess we can just Lightning Helix her now. We gain 3 life, and we take our turn. Sorry, Marcus. She costs 7 mana now. Gross. Alright, play this land. Play... She's a human, but the devil isn't, so... I guess we'll play Winota. Then use Zariel's ability to give +1/+0 and haste to the team. Swing in for a lot. Winota whiffs. Damn it. It's fine. We get a treasure, and Marcus goes to 7. Yeah, that Thalia, I'm very glad I kept that hand. This Thalia worked out very nicely. And in fact, I hadn't even really considered the Prying Blade to be that big of a deal, but it really was, because it getting us those treasures early and allowing us to cast things was super important. So we have a Braid, 3 damage to a creature or destroy an artifact, and he conceded.
Aww.
I was feeling so well feeling so happy because the deck performed so well, but it's his birthday. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Well, we can play him again.
We will later. We said we would. I mean, if he wants another one right now, I totally get it. But yeah, otherwise, if he wants to wait till later, I'm down for either one.
It says 2.
Yeah, there's 2 people because we have Battle's message that we hadn't basically hadn't mentioned yet. Oh, Marcus is challenging us again. You got it, Marcus. Best of 3.
Yeah.
I'm down.
So Battle says it's a song on Rush's Fly By Night album.
Okay.
And Erica says it wouldn't be a Joe and Amy stream if we didn't whiff on Winota.
It's true.
Right?
We've hit the quota, though, so we don't have to do it anymore. Right, Deck? Right?
But I think it's literally been every frickin' time.
Well, it's been at least once every time. And we've hit with her before, but yeah, otherwise. Yeah. All right, and now he's using his Niambi Faithful Healer deck, which is a lot scarier. Let's go ahead and play this. And play Cole the Forge Master. Sure. I could have revitalized, but there's really no need this early on to do that. We can, like, Boros lock it. And, ooh, look at that Brainstorm art.
Whoa.
So cool.
That's very cool.
Right? God, he's such a fast Brainstormer. Okay. Sundown Pass. Enters tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. But we do, right? So it'll enter tapped. But I want my 3rd land for the Boros Locket, so I'll go like this and like this. I guess he's playing in his Azorius deck, Joe. Attack first next time, because now he knows that we're shields down. Oh, it still worked. Doesn't mean... That's no excuse for the shitty plays. Alright, so next turn we should be able to play this tap land and still play Hedron Archive, which is helpful. So we'll drop this.
No way Marcus would play an Azorius deck, Joe.
It's unless we control 2 or more, so I read it wrong, but that's fine. Yeah, you're right. That doesn't sound like Marcus at all.
No.
What do we know? Alright, let's attack for 2 again. It worked.
So any and all of you, how have you been? Let me know in chat.
Yeah, big time. 1, 2, 3. So we could still play Redain if we really wanted to. Ah, never mind. Good call. Okay. Next turn, 5th land. Guess we could do Winota. Elite Spellbinder. Oh, Marcus, show me your secrets. It might just get countered, but that's fine too. It didn't get countered. Show me your secrets. Damn it. No. That's fine. Okay. Our creature is exiled, but I still get to do the ability. Unless the ability also gets countered.
Erica says, viewer games, you say? Jayanna says, I've been having an amazing day celebrating with the birthday boy.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Face.
Ooh, so there's Teferi.
Looking rad as hell.
Yeah, it's a very cool art. Costs 2 more. He's got 4 land. But there's Settle the Wreckage, but we only have like 1 creature right now, so I'm going to get rid of Teferi. Okay, and by get rid of, I mean he's just more expensive, but still. Let's go to combat. Attack with Cole the Forge Master. And end our turn. I would love to be able to play Valkmira here.
Battle says, I love Persistent Specimen.
It's a pretty good one. I guess I'll just Revitalize here. If he's going to use a counterspell, by all means do it at the end of our turn.
Erica says, take the Teferi, damage him emotionally, crying laughing face.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that. We like Marcus.
Alright, so instant, enchantment, and instant. This is considered an artifact. These are planeswalkers, so let's see if we whiff. I doubt the last card in his hand is a counterspell.
Do it.
So he can settle the wreckage on our 1 creature if he really wants to, but on our 2 creatures if we hit with Winota. We do. Based on what's in our hand. Mangara or Thalia? I say Thalia. He is probably more incentivized now to settle the wreckage against her because she messed up his last deck so poorly. Yep. Okay. I'll definitely get 2 land. Probably just a red and then a white.
Now I don't like Marcus because he killed Thalia.
That's all it takes?
Yes.
Wow. See how quickly she turns on us, everybody? The Emeria, okay.
Well, I do that in Pokemon all the time. But this one's cute. You can't kill it.
Yeah, like I don't know. Let's try 2 unknown cards in hand. Oh, but that destroys artifacts and enchantments, right? Interesting. Fine, I guess I'll just do this. Yeah, I guess it's flash, but regardless, let's just play it out. See what happens.
Jayanna says Marcus said the take is always the Teferi. You made the right one.
Oh, thank God. That's very important to me. Yeah, so I mean I have a bunch of creatures here. There's really no creatures in the graveyard. It's either instant or enchantment. So I guess I'll take instant. Sure. We have Brutal Cathar. I don't want to do that. We have this. Oh, God.
Erica says, Amy's affection is fickle. We were besties, but then I killed a pest once. And she put a curse on my entire bloodline.
That sounds 100% correct. Okay. So one of the 2 cards, unknown cards in hand, was Disallow. to counter our Valkmira, which is fine.
That's very funny, Erica. But I would never, punish the rest of your bloodline for your mistakes. Your serious mistakes.
Wow. All right, here's Field of Ruin, which I guess we could use to destroy one of their things, one of his things, but I mean, which one? There's none that have any abilities that I care about, right? I guess I could destroy his Field of Ruin, but that doesn't make a ton of sense.
It's already ruined.
X damage to a tapped creature. Creatures you control have first strike and equip abilities cost 1 less. I mean, sure. I guess I'll try to play her out and see what happens.
I love Nahiri.
Give them all first strike.
So Battle says, oh, hey, I picked up a Pokemon Go Elite Trainer box and got an alternate art Mewtwo.
That's awesome. Congrats.
Cool.
All right, so I get to search for a basic. I'll take a mountain. So he Field of Ruined our Field of Ruin before we got a chance to Field of Ruin his Field of Ruin.
Wow.
You confused yet?
No.
Good.
Just a lot of ruin.
All right, and then let's go to combat. Attack for 7. See what happens. Back there.
Oh, Erica, you're on thin ice. She says Nahiri is cool, but I guess she's no Soren.
Amy loves Soren.
Yeah, so much. Can't even say it without wincing.
Oh, it's so funny. Good job, Erica.
Battle says you can Field of Ruin a Field of Ruin?
Yes, you can. It's a non-basic land. So, yeah. Since Field of Ruin specifically says you can target any non-basic, then yeah. Axguard Armory. So you can tap 4, tap, sack it, search for an aura and or an equipment. But it enters tap, so that's fine. We'll do that for now. Let's do...
So do you guys think that Marcus is angry with himself at this point for having helped us make this deck?
That's funny. All right, I think what we can do is attempt to equip here. And equip to the Cemetery Protector, I guess, because Winota's kind of the bigger threat, usually. Go to combat. Attack with both. I assume he has something? A Scry. Okay. This could be just fishing for an answer. Kept on top. Teferi's Protection. Good play. That was nice. Okay. Very,
Always
very nice.
use protection.
Alright, so we don't have the mana and... Oh, yes, we do. We have 6. Good. With the kicker. And so we get multiple Skyclave Relics. And then we will end our turn. So all these Skyclave Relics tap to add 1. So we just added 3 more mana to the field. Or 3 more lands to the field. They're mana rocks, but still.
Erica says, look, my plan is just to push Amy's buttons until she makes you play a viewer game against me as a declaration of war.
Amazing.
I'll just hit the computer screen with a glove.
Well, hit more like the camera, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try this.
Battle says, nice. Do I hear tieflings?
Amass X. Then we go to blocks so that he lives. But it kills, which is good, and he's at 2. Then we can play Haktos. Okay, and then we will end our turn, I guess? Yeah, we can do this at the end of his turn. At least we can try to. He's got 2 unknown cards. This won't work. It has protection. So yeah, Haktos lives, right? No? Interesting. Okay. Oh, because it's not a target. Never mind. I'm a fool. Regardless, this is fine. Winota costs 6 still, so we can do this. Now this will transform. And he gets 3 treasures in the process. Very nice. Pass to attackers. Okay, and then I will activate this ability and go get an aura and or an equipment.
Yeah, Battle, if you mean the sound effects, neither of us are wearing our headphones, so I can't honestly say, unfortunately.
Let's take Maul or Embercleave. It's probably Embercleave. Embercleave's pretty good, I've heard.
Yeah.
Let's hold on to that. We'll play Winota, or at least try to. 3 or 4 mana available. She gets countered. It would go into our library second from the top, but instead it will go to our command zone. We could Brutal Cathar. It is lethal. We know he's got memory. Shuffle our hand and graveyard into our library. Draw 7 cards. He's got Teferi. He's got destroying artifacts or enchantments or gaining life. So I guess I'll play Brutal Cathar. It will be transforming back and forth as he does and does not play things. And then I will go ahead and equip for the hell of it.
Erica says, you can slap me. Maybe I'm into that. Battle says, hack toast.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
then
he
he says,
did die.
oh, no problem.
He did die. So he was hack toast.
Yeah, exactly.
So bouncing Brutal Cathar is interesting here. I mean, obviously he doesn't have any creatures on the field, but because Brutal Cathar hasn't entered the battlefield ability, because it's our library third from the top, that's fine. Right. Sun Gold Sentinel. Whenever she enters or attacks, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Coven, which we're not going to have. Choose a color. She gets hexproof from that color until end of turn and can be blocked by creatures of that color. Okay. Let's try Winota. She hits. I guess we equip, because we can, and we play Sun Gold. And we exile memory, commit to memory from the graveyard. Yes! Ah,
Not
so
from the
good.
graveyard, from the pavement.
What? I don't understand.
The song Memory.
Oh. Wow. Alright, think we're good? Land. Okay. Niambi. Remind me what she does. When she enters, you can search your library and or graveyard for a card named Teferi Timebender. Reveal it, put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle. So there's Teferi Timebender. He has the 6 mana to be able to play that Teferi. But he will first activate the ability on Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Oh, didn't play this Teferi. Okay. Discard a card, draw 2 cards, and make a treasure. Sure, I'll give it a try. I did keep this patented Geek for All hand land. It actually worked for something.
I thought the patent was pending.
Let's play Rem, who has flying and haste.
Erica says, touch me.
Combat. Oh god. Oh god.
Was it good for you?
Jesus. This was the game, so I will... These are all humans, right? So I'm going to go like this. Thank you. And like this. And like this. So I'm going to try to kill Marcus, but also incidentally kill Teferi if I can. There's nothing that can do things from the graveyard without outside assistance. So let's just take Doomscar out of the picture. 2 unknown cards in hand. I guess he could gain life here. Next to blockers. So let's see what his answer is.
Battle's asking what the crazy animations are.
It depends on the card. So I'm not sure which one you're referring to specifically, but I know that when he like cast Doomscar, which we just exiled, it like had this flash across the screen and everything was destroyed for destroy all creatures. Okay, so he gains 14 life.
Ooh.
But that's fine. We're gonna equip Embercleave to see if we can do this correctly. Winota? to put him to as low a life total as possible. We can't kill him this turn, but still.
You can equip more than one thing to the same card?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Teferi is dead, and Marcus is at 10. And we get a treasure. We do have Coven now. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, sorry, he's at 4. There we go. I was like waiting for the next thing to happen. Okay, we will end our turn. So yes, Sun Gold Sentinel can get hexproof from a particular color, which means she can't be targeted by a spell of that color. But Marcus is smart. He would just target one of the other 2 creatures instead to take us off Coven if there was a target spell to be had, or targeting spell to be had.
Erica says, well, that time I was just quoting memory, but I appreciate your finger. I bet you do.
Wow.
No.
Most people do. All right, there was the concession from Marcus.
Oh, Marcus.
Incredible games, Marcus. Damn. Well, we're definitely going to play later, don't you worry. Because I got to let him get his win back.
Battle says my paper cards don't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
The animations.
That's true. It's unfortunate. We haven't developed dual disc technology for Magic the Gathering yet. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I'm so glad I'm here for it. I want the brushwog.
You do? I thought you said you didn't.
Well, he's ugly. He's always been ugly, but he's a cool card. And the pet does the cute little thing that he does.
Yeah, he like spins around or whatever. It's weird.
He like spins on his bush. That's right.
Yeah, for those who are curious, this is the brushwog, and this is what the brushwog does.
Marcus says one more later that Nyambi showing was embarrassing.
No worries, Marcus. I mean, hey, think of it this way. You built our deck too, so either way, your deck won.
Right, exactly. Battle says, hang on, gotta check the Nezumi traps.
Nice.
And then Erica says, me too, brushwog, me too.
Erica also spins on her bush, I suppose. All right, so since
one powerful bush.
Since Marcus said one more later, I think we're gonna move on to a draft at this point. Now the question is, what draft do people want to see? So I was saying, if you missed it at the beginning, last week we got trounced in Baldur's Gate. So do we play Baldur's Gate again to try to get some steam back? Or do we kind of give up on Baldur's Gate because we've been getting our asses handed to us and go back to good old new Capenna? That's right, I said old new. It's truly whichever people want. I have no strong feelings either way. So let me know your vote in the comments. Is it Baldur's Gate or is it New Capenna? And then I know Erica asked for a game. That's totally fine. I know we absolutely have to do the game against Marcus because it's his birthday. So we will give him his towards the end. And Erica, we can do yours towards the end as well. Not a problem whatsoever.
Erica says, oh no, I'm ugly and have always been ugly.
That is...
What?
Incorrect.
No, you spin on your bush is what you meant. Get it right, Sky.
Yeah. There's this person on Twitter whose Twitter name literally says too damn hot on it, or darn hot, who retweeted and liked our tweets. So, I mean, that person seems pretty hot. So,
yeah.
Just saying.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know, but probably.
I mean, I
Battle says, I vote New Capenna draft. You are not ugly.
Well, I know you meant it for Erica, but I'm going to go ahead and think that you said it to me unprompted, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Erica says, just call me Moses because I got the burning bush. That burning bush.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're spinning around on it, it's all that friction, right?
Exactly. It's like a rug burn.
It's very dry, I guess.
And the skin underneath, It's a delicate area.
Jesus. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to spend gold on this one, and maybe we can get some gems back. That'd be fun.
Erica says, I would also say New Capenna.
Well, look at that. Thank you to you both.
We appreciate the votes. Who else is voting?
Oh, I mean, we've already started, so more votes are not really going to help.
Well, it can be for after this.
That's fair.
If somebody else wants Baldur's Gate.
Sure. 3 more, 2 more. 1 more. Yeah. Whew, they did it. Okay. So now, Sanguine Spy. 2/3 Menace lifelink for 3. Tap 1, sack another creature. Look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard at the beginning of your end step. If there are 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard, you may pay 2 life, and if you do, draw a card. It seems like a lot of nonsense for not a lot of payoff.
Yeah, I mean, she has perfect hair, but that's about it.
Mage's Attendant is a great card. It is 2 creatures in 1, which is a lot more relevant than you might think. And then there's Ceremonial Groundbreaker, which on its own is not great. In a deck with citizens in it, it's incredible. So yeah. Those are the standouts for me. Obviously, there's the land as well, but I would happily take Mage's Attendant here, noting that it is in a single color as opposed to 2 colors, and it's in the broker's colors, which is the colors that you want to be in typically in this format. But you know, maybe it's been broken wide open since the last time we played.
Yes. Wide open.
Yeah.
Yes. I just missed a video call. Someone tried to video call me.
It's weird.
I don't know.
Do
From
you
who?
Do you want to look into that, or
I guess.
see who it was?
It just was weird.
I guess we're going to take Obscura Interceptor. That's totally fine with me. We were already in white. Maybe we can splash blue or black. Presumably blue, but who knows? Are you trying to call them right now?
No, I'm trying to find out who they are.
Because it looks like you're trying to call them right now. Anyway, other cards in this pack? I don't know. Windshield Agent is great. I think Obscura Interceptor is obviously better. Sewer Crocodile is pretty darn good. Corruptive Court Official is good. I will be Amy for a moment while we're waiting for this to tick down. Greg is here and says, I'm definitely working right now. Boom. Nice one, Joe. Thank you. And Erica says, did I vote Capenna just because I selfishly hoped Joe would end up in Maestros and be a Hecata? Maybe. Which is awesome. We got a second Mage's Attendant. Okay. That's pretty good.
It's Barbara and some other people.
All right, good luck.
I'm very confused. So
it could be like somebody hacked her phone or whatever, but good luck.
Or I got butt dialed, whatever,
sure.
I'm just going to double check.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Just shut the door in case we don't need to hear what you're saying and stuff. So yeah, Erica, it's funny. I was gonna talk about that a little bit today, but it turns out I think that the only other person who seemed to really understand that was Hob Gungan, who doesn't come here for magic stuff. So gonna be back later, going back to work. Totally understand it, Greg. Thanks for stopping by. As always, you guys are awesome. You're awesome. Get back to work, damn it. Your boss will be very upset because he's you. All right, so we have a Broker's Charm. That sucks because we can't really do that. We could be part black for Rafine's Silencer. I don't love this card. I think it's fine. 3 mana 1/1 that connives. No. Broker's Charm, like I said, is pretty good. There's Boon of Safety. There's Case the Joint. Like Spar's Adjudicators, I think this is the second one in a row. So, like, this is kind of clear to me that, like, this is a thing. It's unfortunate. I guess between the two of them, I'll spec Broker's Charm just in case. Like, if this goes away, then it goes away, right? I mean, it was our second pick, so... but this still being here is a bit of a signal to me. So I'm going to try to lean into it and see what we can do. There's, of course, the Maestro's Ascendancy, which is not an amazing card. It's fine. Jewel Thief is incredible, so we can do that. There's also Broker's Hideout. Maybe we'll see more of those. Jewel Thief being one of the like mythic level commons. Pretty good, especially this late, and kind of gives me a pretty good signal. Romulan Cats? Where's that? This Jewel Thief? This Jewel Thief's kind of a cat, right? Oh, and Mage's Attendant maybe as well is also a cat. We got lots of cats.
Okay. It was, in fact, a butt dial.
Okay. Hey, a Bouncer's Beatdown This is a great card. Yeah, okay. And Glittermonger's here as well. I mean, so green is definitely open. And we got this Broker's Charm too. So that other card.
Are you all caught up on the
Obscura
chat?
Interceptor, yes.
Oh, I missed Greg.
He said he'll be back later.
Oh, okay.
And he said we were awesome. And I told him he was awesome and then told him to get back to work because his boss would be upset.
That's true. He would.
But yeah, we're going to take Bouncer's Beatdown. I'm happy with green right now. So there's Glittermonger, but there's also Killshot. Happily take Killshot here. This is not our opening pack. Our opening pack also had a Killshot in it, so we might wheel another one. So that's pretty cool. Notably, I think we're going to be ditching the Obscura Interceptor. We're not really seeing any black. So, okay. We've got Paragon of Modernity, which I don't love. I think it's fine. We have an Obscura Storefront. Crooked Custodian enters tapped. Speakeasy Server isn't bad. Refuse to Yield is fine. I guess I'll take the Storefront just in case. It is blue and white, which is two of the colors. Like, it would help us splash for Broker's Charm if we're staying in Broker's colors. And if we're playing Obscura Interceptor, it's exactly what we want. So,
no, you are all awesome.
well,
thanks, Battle. So are you.
I was going to say the same. So there you go. Amy beat me to it.
You all in chat are awesome. How about them apples?
Yeah, bam. And if you're not in chat and you're lurking, you're still awesome. But you can also post in chat if you feel like it. This is actually kind of tough. I like Buyer Silence. I like the Crocodile. I like Glittermonger. And I don't care for Most Wanted, to be honest. But of these three, it looks like blue is probably our splash color. So Buyer Silence. Yeah, sure, Arena. Thanks. That's the auto-select. I'll take it.
I was going to say the Crocodile.
No, like I said, blue is our splash color.
Yeah, you said that after I was going to say the Crocodile.
Okay. When it enters, make a treasure token. Equipped creature has flying. I mean, flying is very good in this format, I've heard.
Yeah. Battle thought glitter was the best choice there.
Interesting. I like Glittermonger a fair bit, but I mean, removal. Plus, we'll probably see more Glittermongers. Let's be real. We'll put the Warm Welcome in the sideboard. I don't love that card. It's just fine. Hey, look, Amy, Broken Wings. Mm. Or, oh, wow, Erica, Maestro's Ascendancy getting no love and being a last pick.
Oof.
Because we were putting Broken Wings. There's Glittermonger, see? All right, on color, rare or mythic?
Battle goes, what a crock.
Amazing. Ooh, so we have Jada, Font of Hope.
Yes.
Or Disciplined Duelist.
Ah.
A 2/1 double strike in Brokers that enters with a shield counter on it.
That sounds pretty good.
I think that's better than Jada. 2 mana, 2/2 Flying Vigilance. Each other angel you control, of which we currently have 0.
Ah.
Enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each angel you already control, of which she is 1. And then you can tap her to add a white and spend this mana only to cast an angel spell.
But there are no other angels. She's
on
the
New
only
Capenna.
one left.
I know.
They were on Old Capenna.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, Disciplined Duelist is incredible, and I'm definitely going to take that one. So, okay. Hey, let's see who we're drafting with. Emunem. Or Eminem? Eminem. Eminem, that's it. I thought it was Emunem. Eminem.
You're right.
M Theory 77. Psy. Flower Garden 777. So we have 77 and then 777. Delhi, Timeline, and Jamal Armin. Very cool. Okay.
Your Psy there could also maybe be Etsy.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe. Okay, so we have Aspara's Adjudicators, which is a fine card. I like it a lot. Skycrier, also a good one. There's also an Echo Inspector here. Wow, our 3-drop slot is pretty beefy.
Yeah. It's just flipping us off.
It really is. So yeah, I like Echo Inspector here quite
Battle
a lot.
says Jamal Bolus.
Yeah. There's also Fairy Vandal. We don't have, like, that's more for Obscura, where you're, like, drawing cards and stuff. Like, extra cards, I should say. So yeah, Echo Inspector, quite good. I mean, speaking of conniving, right? And speaking of Obscura conniving. But still, because it's mono blue, we just said blue's our splash color. damn it, man.
Well, how many pips?
It would be 3 if we take this one.
Oh, well, I meant on the card itself.
Oh,
It's only 1 pip.
Yeah. But, you know what it means? That here... Hold for ransom, so good. Sweeping Protector is fine. Rooftop Nuisance is incredible. But there's also a Skybridge Towers.
Oh, yeah, I guess you have to.
I mean, there's Hold for Ransom, though. So I think for now I'm going to do Hold for Ransom. I'm so bad at, like, taking land. Yeah, but this one doesn't help us with our splash. But yes, you're right. It's here. Yeah. If it wasn't this, it would be this.
Right.
But it's also this removal spell.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I know.
What is bottom left?
Oh, from the last pack, I'm not sure. This pack is Racer's Ring. It's the green-red tap land. Okay. Spar's Adjudicators helps us cast our spells. We've had a lot of Gathering Throng cards go by. A lot of them.
Yeah.
That's annoying. But yeah, here's Spar's Adjudicators. Incredible. Like I said, fixes our mana. Super important. So I will happily take that. I will keep an eye on Gathering Throngs, to be honest. Because they're quite good. We don't have any citizen payoffs, but still. Okay, so another Echo Inspector or a Skycrier. I think here I take a Skycrier. Yeah. I'm second guessing only because there were other Skycriers and there were not other Echo Inspectors.
Yeah, but you really can't have more than one of those. You weren't even sure if you could have one. Because
it's our splash, currently. So, yeah, I think we'll stick with the Skycrier and be perfectly happy with it. That's all.
Adjudicators look like Romulan cats.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay, okay, sure.
Nice.
Kaiza. Wow. This deck is weird. We could have Kaiza and Obscura Interceptor in the same deck. Wow. Instead, I'm just going to take Botanical Plaza. Because we have so many good Brokers cards. That's nuts. Wow. Wow.
Erica says, sorry about that, guys. I got distracted by someone literally peeking in my front door.
No, thank you.
What?
No, thanks.
That's sketchy.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Who were they?
I will happily take a Raffine's Informant here, if that was a question.
Like, was it like the UPS guy, or was it like...
a nosy neighbor, or a ne'er-do-well? Ooh, Skybridge Towers comes back.
Wow. All right.
Oh, not comes back. This is pick 8. It did not come back. It went around the table. We were the last person to see it before it would have wheeled, but that's incredible.
Battle says, no problem. Sick the dog on him. Erica says, it was an old family friend.
Oh.
So I was less afraid once I recognized him. But yeah.
Sure.
Was not happy at first.
No, absolutely. I'm going to take another Buy Your Silence, but I don't know that I want both in the deck. But still. I don't know that I want Gilded Pinions in the deck either. Broker's Hideout.
Nice.
Wow.
We're the only one playing it, I guess.
Wow. Rooftop Nuisance, Skycrier, Rock's Pummeler. Now I can take the Nuisance without being too worried about it. We've got a fair amount of fixing. Obscura Storefront, don't forget fixes for blue. Alright, so nothing out of here. Do you like any of these arts?
Yeah, that lady seems cool.
This one?
Yeah.
Tavern Swindler it is.
Battle says LOL.
Do you like either of these?
I guess that one.
The Goldhound?
Yeah.
And last pick, Snooping Newsy. Alright, let's try it. On color, rare, or mythic. Oh my god.
Ask for it and you shall receive.
Hell yeah. What?
It's pretty sick.
I mean...
Battle goes, yes.
I mean, yeah. Yes, indeed. That's insane.
Erica says, by the way, Joe, I'm about ready to start my campaign to get you and Amy on the Dominaria United PPR.
Thank you. I honestly,
Heart.
I imagine that at this point they might have already been deciding that or sending out information for that. But, I mean, you know, I'm not going to tell you no. God, pre-release would be so fun. I think, like, right now they're kind of in a transitionary period. By the way, this is awesome, but we can't really play it. No. I think at this point they're in, like, a transitionary period coming off of, coming from pandemic to, like, actually having new, like, people back in again. So I would imagine they would be looking for somebody that they might trust a little bit more. But that could also be me just being a naysayer. So I'm not going to count myself out immediately. Actually, I think I might take another Sky Crier over a Swooping Protector here. Only because this is a 4-drop and this is 2. I'd rather be lower costed. Ooh, very interesting. Rafine's Tower. Yeah, I mean, we didn't take Keza when we saw her before, so I can't take the Rafine's Tower. Could take Ballworm Brawlers, though. This card's insane. Sorry.
Erica says, casually opening the best card in the format.
Yeah, you know, whatever, right?
Okay, so it wasn't just perfectly in our colors.
No,
it was
it's
also
insane.
the best card in the format.
Do you remember what this card does?
No.
So if you have the mana for it, right, and that's really the downside, at the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control and a loyalty counter on each planeswalker you control.
Whoa.
Card's insane. Card's absolutely insane.
Battle wants to know what the PPR is.
So the PPR is something that is sponsored by Wizards, but run by a YouTube group known as Loading Ready Run, who are a comedy troupe, but who also do a lot of streaming and things like that. It stands for pre-release. So for folks who may know, because we do a lot of stuff with it, for the pre-release, a week before the cards are actually fully released for purchase, you can get pre-release kits and you can play in a tournament at your local game store. I guess card draw is important. Or maybe Boon of Safety, actually. Yeah, putting shield counters on things is relevant. And so the pre-release is for content creators, like a select group of content creators, like 8 people total, who play in a tournament where they get pre-release kits basically before anybody else and get to play in the event, streaming live to many, many, many viewers on Twitch.
Right.
And it's something that I've been following since they started, because I've been following Loading Ready Run for many, 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 many years. So, you know, following, 1, their Magic content, but 2, their sketch content and other streams and things like that. I just enjoy them as creators. Amy and I both followed their Road Quest show, which was incredible. And if you haven't watched it, you should. 1, because they're amazing people and you should support them for that reason. But 2, because the show was incredible and it's definitely worth your time.
Also, their Magic-themed comedy is funny.
Yes, the Friday Nights series. Very, very good. Yeah.
Battle says, okay. And then he says, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I like them. Oh, Tainted Indulgence is cool. I mean, obviously we're not playing really any of these. Like, this is the only one that's in our colors, but I don't really want it. So, do you like any of the arts, Amy?
Yeah, the Zoot Suit guy.
This one? No, this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, that's the only one in our colors, so that's fine. Okay, I mean, we have 27 cards. 4 of them are land. So that's 23. Wow, we just have our deck at this point. So if we don't pick up another card, we just have our deck. If we do pick up other cards that we want to play, then we can like figure out what 1 or 2 cards to cut. But right now, I don't see it. So
okay.
Yeah.
Convenience.
Right? Super helpful. Sometimes the deck builds itself.
Sometimes.
I say that when I do pre-release events and I'm like, oh, I'm going to play these 2 colors and then set aside all my like good playables in those colors, and it counts out to 23. And I'm like, oh, cool. Done. Thanks.
Destiny.
Like this. Exactly 40 cards. We're done. This is the deck.
Thank you, Arena.
So what's the deck box art?
That's going to be...
So, not in any of our colors would be Tavern Swindler or Goldhound. If you wanted to like fudge the rules a little bit, you could do an interceptor, and then there's this artifact as well.
Let's do the black card.
You got it.
This is gonna rock.
God, I hope so. We definitely have enough fixing. That's not a question.
Hopefully.
Well, again, we do. Whether or not we get it is a different story, but we have enough.
Hopefully it's gonna rock.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, I'm just a little bit slow.
That is hilarious. No, you are not slow. You're fine.
I don't mean I'm slow. I mean I'm just a little bit slow in answering him. God. What's wrong with you?
Look, all I'm saying is there's now a clip of you on the internet saying, sorry, I'm just a bit slow. That's all.
Whatever people want to do, I don't give a shit.
That's fair too. No, definitely. Scour through all of our content. Just watch hours and hours of our videos to try to find whatever clips of audio you want to try to find.
Oh, they're going to find it a lot faster than that.
No. Really make sure. Really scour it. Okay, so notably, no green in this hand, and no access to green in this hand. And also, our only creature is a 5-drop, besides this other 5-drop, which is in green.
Right.
Oh, but this lets us shuffle and gain a life. It's not great. Mulligan it is.
Yeah.
That is much, much, much better. We will ditch the rooftop nuisance for now, because we are going to shuffle with Broker's Hideout and stuff, so that's not... It's not like, oh, we'll never see that card again, because now it's the bottom one, because we're going to shuffle it away, so it's fine. Island was drawn off the top. That's good. Yes, because this taps for white. We're good. Okay.
Jana, we still have your favorite sleeves.
That's right.
Because they're the best.
Alright, so Gilded Pinions, they get a treasure. Sorry, this enters tapped, right? So let's go ahead and play an island, so we can play a Sky Crier. Next turn we can do Mage's Attendant, and the turn after we can Echo Inspector. Seems okay, right?
Yeah.
On curve.
Emilio's here, and he says, "Get Rog!"
That's right. What's up, Emilio? Ah, damn it. Inspiring Overseer.
It's not the Get Rog, but isn't he cute, though? I love him.
Actually, sure. This is worth it, right? Right?
Yep.
It's a 2-point life swing, right? Because they lose a life, we gain a life. We just trade life totals, basically. But it's fine.
Emilio says, "I have a Get Rog signed by Reed Duke."
That's awesome.
That's very cool.
I think you at least I knew this from previous
I
conversations.
did not, which is a travesty because I love Get Rog.
We've talked about this too. What you've seen the new Gitrog that they added on Arena or whatever with the new art. Ooh, Broker's Charm. +1 so deals damage equal to its power.
It's not a charm. That's a wax seal. God.
I guess we go get a Plains. Okay. Plains. Really? Really, Arena? Just click the Plains. Thank you. Okay.
Battle says the pet.
Which pet?
Oh,
the Gitrog pet. No, that is not. So this is not the Gitrog, right? So
No.
the pet that's like this is not the Gitrog technically.
But he's so cute, though.
I'm glad you like him.
I just want to tickle him. If there's a person in there that would get tickled if I tickled him.
I don't know that person is conscious anymore, if that.
Well, they might wake up and feel the tickle if they're unconscious.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. It's that farm upstate, right? That's where they're
But
going.
they don't look dead. They're probably dead, but they don't look dead. They look mostly dead.
They don't look dead, they look mostly dead. Cool. Amazing. Alright, so they're going to put this on there. I mean, thankfully we can just use this to kill it. We'll just take 3 in the process, but it's fine, it's fine.
Yes. Emilio says, "What card is that if it's not Get Rog?"
This one? I don't remember.
I don't even think it's a creature card, is it?
It is, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like a spell. Battle says...
Nope, you missed
Oh, why would they do this to me? Emilio says.
Alright, so let's get rid of Skycrier. Okay, so attack, good. It's dead next turn with Broker's Charm, so that's fine. Ooh, buy your silence.
Well, you just don't want anything that's similar to Get Rog, because then it's ought to also be Get Rog. Battle says much different than all dead. Mostly dead. Emilio says, also, I'm doing all right. How are things going tonight? Getting those fat dubs?
we did unfortunately beat Marcus because it's his birthday, so I didn't really want to be trouncing the man. But I will say that he helped us build the deck, so I was pleased with how the deck performed, and I hope he was as well. And we'll be playing another game against him towards the end. Again, more to celebrate his birthday.
Yeah.
Creature enchantment or planeswalker for us to discard. Well, you get our Echo Inspector, so congrats. Sure. You get to see that we have Broker's Charm and Buyer Silence, but you only get to choose the Echo Inspector. So, goodbye. It's unfortunate because I really wanted that Echo Inspector, but it's fine. We're just going to Broker's Charm to kill the Chrome Cat if and when they attack us with it, which will likely be now. Rafine's Guidance on it. So now we just get to Broker's Charm and get the free kill. Cool. Okay.
Emilio says, Get Rog is my baby boy.
That's right. We know. Alright, so they're not going to attack with the Halo Scarab here because they want to leave it back on blocks, which makes perfect sense, and they know I'm not going to use this Buy Your Silence on it. But I am going to play this Jewel Thief, and then attack with both of my creatures, and they can now kill the Mage's Attendant, because now I have a 3/3 Trample Vigilance, so I don't care as much about this random creature. Because we don't have any Blink. If we had Blink, we would care, because then we could Blink it and make more of these wizards.
Oh, I can blink all day.
Jesus. Good, I'm glad. What does this do? They can make treasure. Okay, not a problem. We discard a card. They knew what it was. Not a problem.
Okay, it's harder than it seemed like it was going to be.
Oh, were you blinking that whole time?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Battle says, cha-ching! And Emilio says, I built way too many completely awful decks just to play Get Rog.
Alright, so...
Sounds like me.
Can attack or block until your next turn. I mean, I might as well. It's a 4/4, right? So, plus, we have all our fixing that we need, so go ahead and choose Corrupt Court Official, obviously, and hit you for 4, bring you to 13, and then have 8 power on the field for next turn with 1 card in your hand. 1 card. Okay, what could it be? Because I don't care about them making a treasure. Like, that's not what's scary.
It sounds like me, Emilio, because if I made a deck, it would probably be all frogs and pests. Horrors and...
Spiders.
Well,
Snakes.
yeah, spiders. Okay. I was just going to say goblins. Goblins and frogs, okay?
Uh-huh. Sure.
But fine. I'll also put in spiders and horrors.
Yeah, I would definitely have to twist your arm for that one. Oh, they have the 1, don't they? Damn it. Okay. Sparrow's Adjudicators dies. They don't block, which I guess makes sense. Oh, they can still decide to block. Sorry. They shouldn't. They're top decking, and they can only make a treasure right now. Yeah, okay. Good. They take 3, go to 10. But again, this is why Jewel Thief is insane, because right now it's just back on blocks. So, card's incredible.
Erica says, sent the first tweet of the Geek for All PPR campaign. But it will not be the last.
You're amazing, Erica. Thank you so much. That's really cool. I don't even remember
Very
what this card
cool.
does. Tap 1, tap it deals 1 damage to target creature that's blocking it. Okay. Not a problem. I don't care. Because if you're attacking with that, you're also dying. Like, okay, you make a treasure. You got it. I'm going to draw a card with my Botanical Plaza at the end of their turn.
Emilio says, pretty sure there's a blue-black commander that cares about horrors.
Oh, that's cool.
I care about horrors deeply.
Well, pretty soon there's going to be a blue-black commander player that cares about horrors.
No, because see, I don't care about the blue-black commander.
There you go.
Just the horrors. And the spiders, and the pests, and the frogs.
Oh, God.
And the goblins.
Thank God. I mean, technically it's a 1/4, but still. All right, let's go ahead and... This doesn't have to tap to use his ability, right? We'll play a land, go to combat, attack for 4. There at 6. We'll play this 1/4 and pass. Okay. So now we're not going to need mana. As long as this lives, we're not going to need any particular kinds of lands for the rest of the game, because we're just going to be able to tap that whenever we want to make treasure. They have another Arc Spitter? Jesus Christ. Okay. So now they can deal 2 damage to a creature blocking it. Spoilers, I don't have anything to block it, and you're going to die a lot faster than me. So... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I mean... Go to 1? All of my creatures are lethal now? I'll play this forest because I can.
Erica says, just desperately trying to be useful, LMAO. Erica, you're the most useful.
It's true. Good game.
Because you're my favorite, and that's what matters, ultimately.
Good game, opponent.
Thank you, Stiletto. Was it too soon to say that?
No,
I feel
well,
like it is.
I don't think so, but maybe. So let's go ahead and do this, and then this, and then go to combat, and attack with all 3. Okay. They block the 3/6. They can't even kill it with Arc Spitter damage, so...
Thank you, Stiletto.
Yeah.
Cool name.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we did not know what the last card in their hand was. They did not show that. Because, like, they said good game, but, you know, it wasn't like a settle the record.
It was a patented Geek for All handland.
Maybe they decided that they were gonna steal our IP, and that's why they said good games. They were like, good game, losers, and then they stole our IP instead.
Exactly.
Like, you know, like this is like a 90s cartoon show. Good job, losers.
Is that a cartoon show so much as like maybe like a sitcom?
Or like, I mean, yeah, I think it's more like, you know, classic like Bullies, but you know, I was thinking of like maybe Power Rangers, which isn't a sitcom either, but it's also not a cartoon show.
Right.
We heard it in like X-Men Legends, right?
Yeah.
When Bobby was jaw-jacking with people.
That was a cartoon. Or maybe like Recess, right?
Sure.
That kind of a show probably had that.
Steel wool socks.
Oh, no, thanks.
No. Oh, also no. This hand is rough. And no pun intended because there's 3 cats in it, but still. Ah, much better. Much better. They also mulliganed. So we're going to get rid of Ballroom Brawlers here. Put that on the bottom.
Battle says, I would like to teach Nazumi to ride Suzuki.
Mostly so that anybody that has to describe it would have a really hard time doing so. What did you see? Well, it looked like a Nazumi riding a Suzuki. A what? You want to run that by me again?
Erica says, you definitely said that, and I thought of Bulk and Skull.
Yes.
Immediately?
Yes, the 2 bullies from the original Power Rangers TV show.
Okay.
Yeah. That's 100% who I was thinking of.
Right, okay.
Yep. Alright, so we don't have a 3-drop. A 3-drop would be really nice to draw, so then we have, like, the perfect curve. That's a 2-drop. Okay, we still have another turn for it, though. Let's play Sky Crier. Love their divination sleeves.
Yeah.
Very cool. Sky Crier, would you look at that? Hey, look, Rafine's informant. We're gonna hold you for ransom? Sure, why not? Let's just hold you for ransom. Attack! Very aggressive for no reason. Because basically, if we draw a land next turn, we can Echo Inspector. If we don't, we can Rafine's informant. And it'll all be fine. The Kaldaya Strongarm would be really nice to put 2 counters on the Skycrier and just make it a 3/3 flying lifelink. That'd be pretty cool. So this enters tap, so hopefully they won't be able to play anything. And we drew the land. It's still got to be Echo Inspector this turn, right? Combat, attack. Because, yeah, basically we could draw a land. Do we need this to have a counter? No, we don't need it to have a counter. We'll discard the land. We have a 2/3 flyer and a 1/1 flying lifelink. They are Obscura / Brokers right now. Besides Broker's Charm last game, we did not draw any of our big Broker's spells, if anybody was curious. Ooh, interesting. Botanical Plaza. Ugh, there were Fiends Informant. Okay, so this is a 2/2. When you attack a player or planeswalker with one or more creatures with power 1 or less, draw a card. But that's fine. I'm going to go to combat and attack for 3 in the air, gain another life, go to 24. And they're at 16. I'm going to connive. It's going to be tough to draw a card that we want to... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Buy Your Silence. And give it a counter. It's a 3/2. Okay. If it's a question, I would not block Rigo's attack here.
Rigo?
Yeah, Rigo, Streetwise Mentor.
Oh, I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah, he's a cat citizen.
No.
Which is basically, I mean, he's basically just a human with a cat face.
Yeah.
Alright, so this can be blitzed from the graveyard. But it's a 3/2 for 2, and then you can blitz it for 4 and pay 2 life to get it back from the graveyard. Not a problem. Rooftop Nuisance, tapping our Rafine's Informant, sacking their creature too, and tapping our Echo Inspector as well. Okay. I mean, thankfully, the Kaldaya Strongarm, which we have our 5 mana for, is going to put the counters on the Skycrier, which is fantastic, and we drew a land. So we will go ahead and play the Kaldaya Strongarm with not Blitz, put the 2 counters on the Skycrier, then go to combat, attack for 3, and gain 3 life.
Erica says, need more dog citizens so I can make Citizen Canine jokes.
No!
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I appreciate that one.
That was a good one. In fact, if they're making more dog citizens, they should make 9, because then it could be even more of the joke. I don't care about 3 damage. I'm at 25. You're just tapping your creature and trying to get me to put it in the graveyard, and I'm just not going to. Hey, look, a Boon of Safety. Combat. Everybody but Rafine's Informant, I suppose, can attack here.
Battle laughs.
It's good. It's very funny.
Yeah. Mocan is here. He says 7 dwarves but 9 dog citizens.
Exactly. That's absolutely right. What's going on, Mocan? Happy Magic Monday.
Yeah. So, like, would the dog citizens be, like, the same as the 7 dwarves? And then just, like, we'd have to figure out what the other 2 would be?
Flying and lifelink until end of turn? Fine, I'll put this stupid shield counter on it. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll do it. It's fine. Shield counter. Glittermonger, I don't need you right now. I'm like asking to draw another land off the top, I think, but still, this is fine. We'll trade shield counters, and then your thing will go back to normal at the end of the turn.
Battle says Rosebow. Wow. Nice.
Yeah. That's good. I like it. Yeah, because we can now use Botanical Plaza at the end of the turn as well to draw a card. We'll only have 5 mana, but I mean, we shouldn't need more than that, so. Rafine's Informant. Okay. 2 cards in hand. So, Conniving, they draw a card, and then they discard. It needs to be a non-land if they want it to be a 3/2, which right now, based on the field, they want it to be a 3/2. We still have 5 damage in the air per turn, and they have no flyers.
Erica says, dear opponent, please have fewer hands or fewer cards in hand. Thank you.
Agreed. But they discarded the land. It does just mean that it's another creature to hold down the Rafine's Informant from attacking, but again, not really worried about it.
So there you go, Erica. They discarded a land.
Yeah, because they drew an extra card. So they did not do what she asked and have less cards in hand. They had the same number of cards in hand.
Well, they have 2 now, and it was 3.
It was 3 after they drew.
Oh.
All right, so Botanical Plaza, we draw a card. Speaking of drawing cards, wow, just Discipline Duelist off the top and a land, huh? Okay, so combat. Let's go ahead and swing in with everybody but Rafine's Informant. Yeah, because basically, if they want to like double block this strong arm, they can. Ah, Evelyn the Covetous. Wow. Exile the top card of each player's library with a collection counter on it, and then once a turn. Okay, so they got our Skycrier and their Nightclubber. That's a good card. Okay. So what can they do once a turn? You may play a card from exile with a collection counter on it. If it was exiled by an ability you controlled, you may spend mana as though it were a mana of any color to cast it. Okay. So yeah, we're going to kill this way because it's the only way we can kill. Very good. So our strong arm dies, which is fine. Somewhat calculated that we figured they might have just double blocked and traded 1-for-1, which they did. And we will end our turn because we don't need the third land, so we will keep the Patented Geek for all hand land.
So Battle asks, what do cat citizens have for pets?
Okay.
I would figure mouse citizens.
Sure.
Right? Erica says, ooh, stupid handsome boxer daddy.
Yes. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they said oops. Yeah. Sorry. No blocks. It is possible that that was a bait. Obscura Initiate. Okay.
And then Mocan says, I will note your stream title is still Alchemy Horizons.
Correct.
It doesn't matter too much, but you know.
Correct. Yeah, it was just because we didn't really know what was going to be happening. But yeah, they said nice and they conceded. Yeah.
Thank you, Steel Wool Socks.
So we drew the Broker's Ascendancy on the turn that they were conceding, or that we were going to kill them anyway. So
I recommend regular pedicures.
I mean, at least you'll be exfoliated. You won't need a pet egg.
No one needs a pet egg.
Really?
No.
Okay.
All it does is rip all the skin off your feet and then make a callus over, and then you have to do it again. So people who use pet eggs need pet eggs, but nobody else does. Sniffing Bear. Yeah.
Yes, it's Wilson, I think is his name. Cobra 94B.
Triple H with a pet egg gree.
Oh my god. How did you get to that so quickly, Erica? It's so good. God damn it. You're not supposed to.
Not supposed to.
No, it's too good.
Battle says, Wilson!
That's right. I'm sorry, Wilson! You definitely could have swam to Wilson and then gotten back to that raft. I don't want to hear shit.
Erica says, just Triple H delicately exfoliating the Undertaker's feet as a finisher.
I mean, old school Goldust, if he was there, it would have been a finisher against Goldust. Because Goldust would have been like... and just not really been able to pay attention to the rest of the match. I feel like. Alright, so let's go get blue with this, or white with this. I'm going to say white. Then we can go to combat, attack for 1. And now the only thing that we can do is spar as adjudicators, but we can do that anytime we want, so we will end our turn. We can do it at the end of their turn.
She says it might make him finish. Who knows?
Good point.
Amazing.
Yeah. Old school Goldust was all about like touching himself and doing all kinds of raunchy things where I believe the company was legitimately told that he couldn't do that on TV anymore.
Yeah, I think so too.
Which is hilarious. Because Goldust is like the coolest guy.
Yeah.
Like so cool. I mean, when Dusty Rhodes is your dad, like, you know, you come from a pretty badass, awesome family, so. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this on the forest. They did the same at the end of our turn last time, so might as well do this now. We drew a Skycrier. Okay. Let's play this land. Now we only have 4. Let's go to combat. Attack for 1. I could just play the Glittermonger here. It might actually be pretty good because we can... Next turn, if we don't draw a land, we can just Kaldaya Strongarm. Like, tap this, make a treasure, play the Kaldaya Strongarm, put the counters on the Skycrier, and swing in. Maestro's Charm kills it. Never mind, I guess. Now we just have to draw a land off the top, that's all. They are, like, all the colors. They're red, green, black, blue, and they have white as well. Yeah, they're all 5 colors. Okay. Seems like an interesting choice. We take 2, they scry 2. They have a 4/5, which we could just hold for ransom, but they do have close to 7 mana. Mage's Attendant. I guess we just do 2 and 2, right? So 2, hold for ransom on your 4/5. Combat, attack for 1. Second main, play the other Skycrier. And pass.
I don't understand this, Erica. She says, did he have a wife named Gold Dust Woman who's really into Fleetwood Mac?
There was probably a Fleetwood Mac song called Gold Dust Woman.
Oh, okay.
That's just my guess.
Battle says, I watched wrestling when the British Bulldogs were around.
Sure. I was watching a Raw earlier today where the British Bulldog was on. Okay, so this would +1/+0 and then deal damage, or we could draw 2 cards. I'm just gonna go to combat. I mean, they're dealing like 8 damage a turn. That's rough as hell. I'd really rather just wait until we get the next land. So let's go ahead and play the Mage's Attendant and see what happens. They have 2 cards left in hand. They have 2 4/5s on the field, which is very scary. Like a huge problem.
Erica says, look, they can't all be winners. I'm not that funny. I think you are that funny, and I think I just don't get things a lot of times.
Yeah, if somebody doesn't understand the context, that doesn't mean it's not funny. It just means that that person doesn't understand. That's all. Damn it, Orfeo. You awesome bastard. Hey, look, a 5th land. All right, so Kaldaya Strongarm, 2 +1/+1 counters, means we could make Kaldaya Strongarm into a 4/5. We could make Mage's Attendant into a 5/4, or we could just make Skycrier into a 3/3. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Because then every time we hit, we gain 4 life. Because they have no way of blocking flyers right now. So we're hitting them for 4 a turn, gaining 4 life a turn. And right now we can do fancy double blocks. So they double target creature's power. They're going to double Mr. Orfeo's power. So he's a 4/4. Which means if we go like this, they can only kill one of our creatures and we kill theirs. They might have something in hand, but still.
Battle says, aim high.
Exactly. You never know. Okay, so we take 4, go to 18. They're at 12. Unlucky Witness. When it dies, exile the top 2 cards of your library until your next end step. You may play one of those. Okay, that's good. And equip it so that it now has flying. It's a 1/1 flyer. Ooh, we can buy someone's silence, eh? We could also just Broker's Charm. So if we... That's actually really rude. So if we Broker's Charm, +1/+0 to the Skycrier, hit the Unlucky Witness, congrats, you get to play cards. But it means that we get to hit you for 5 this turn.
Ouch.
Yeah. And gain 5 life. Oh! Never mind. We just don't block Mr. Orfeo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can hit us for 8, 9, 10, and we're at 20. Swing in. No blockers on their side. But they had an Obscura Charm in hand to destroy target creature or planeswalker with mana value 3 or less. That's unfortunate.
And the picture is in the hand.
Alright, so they're at 7 now. Okay, I mean, we can play this Adjudicators and stop their, like, shakedown heavy for a turn. Whenever it attacks, we may draw a card, or have them draw a card, and if they do, it untaps and removes from combat. That's fine. Alright, so we're at 18, they're at 7. They play another land, they gain a life, so they're at 8. Okay.
Erica says, speaking of WWE, yesterday morning I went on a real sad trip rewatching all the stuff about Connor
Michaelic.
Michaelic?
Yeah, the bracelet that you have for Connor's cure.
Oh.
Connor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amy has one of the bracelets for Connor's, like literally
He's
just saying for Connor's
super
cure.
cute.
He's awesome. He's a great kid. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play Spar's Adjudicators here. We're going to target the Shakedown Heavy, and then we're going to attack for 4. Push him to 4. Okay. We will be able to buy your silence on one of their 2 cards, one of their 2 current creatures that can block. We will see what the 2 cards in their hand are, or if they decide to get rid of the hold for ransom, it would let us draw a card, which is actually giving us more opportunities or options. So, like I said, I still feel relatively confident, but of course, nothing is set in stone. They went to combat before trading the Gilded Pinions. And by trading, I mean like moving it over to Mr. Orfeo. But, yeah. So they don't attack. And then they play Jaxis the Troublemaker, dropping a rare again. 1 red, tap, discard a card, create a token that's a copy of another creature. Activate only as a sorcery. That's a good sign. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and exile the Shakedown Heavy, I guess?
Erica says, R.I.P. Buddy Heart.
Yeah. Yeah, that kid was amazing.
Yeah.
And his dad seemed like a really cool person, too. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack with both of these. Basically, they have to block the Adjudicators. And if they double block it, they can kill. But if they don't, then, well, either way, we get to kill Mr. Orfeo here. Yeah. So Orfeo dies. Jaxis stays around, but it's a solid trade. Happy with it. Okay.
Who doesn't like a good Oreo? I mean, Orfeo.
Oh, I was like, what? Yeah. I get it. Alright, so if we draw a land, I can drop one of our conniving creatures here. Scry 2, draw 2, lose 2. They're going to 1 because they needed... Oh, they kept both cards on top. Interesting. Okay. We're still at 20. They have a 5/5 flying Death Touch and a 4/2 Vigilance. Okay.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
Like seeing the word Avon in that font.
Yeah.
Because it literally, like, the brand Avon
Oh.
is an O instead of an E, and it's literally, like, written in that font or
Nice.
a very similar font.
We win, by the way, because we drew this card.
Sick.
So as far as Adjudicators comes down, we make the Avon Heartstabber unable to block, and each of our creatures are lethal, and they only have 2 blockers, and we have 3 attackers. We win.
Thank you, Cobra94B. And Erica says, Mr. Orfeo is gluten-free. Oreo has gluten-free Oreos now.
That's true.
There are 2 kinds. There's the regular and there's the double stuff.
Wow. I didn't remember about the double stuff. That's cool.
I believe.
Very cool.
It is cool.
Do you know it's hot in here?
It's quite hot.
We say it like every stream during the summer, but we're never lying. So.
No.
Oh God.
It sure would help if I had like summer clothes to wear, really. Most of my clothes are not for the summer, really.
I mean, I get overheated very easily, but I'll tell you, I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts right now, and it doesn't help. Wow. Really? Is this a diamond player? Come on, Arena. All right, so this gets us a plains, so that's decent. But we have 3, 4, 3, and 5. I guess this is fine. So we can get the plains first turn, then we have the other 2 right here, as far as Adjudicators as well to help with that. That's fine. So we go to 21, and we get the plains.
It looks like they have pretty cool sleeves.
It's the dragon. We
nice.
got that.
I couldn't tell from a distance.
No worries. Okay, so we can spars Adjudicators at the end of the turn. At the end of their turn, I suppose, to fix up the planes, I guess. We'll drop this Discipline Duelist, I suppose. Yeah, they have their own spars Adjudicators. Okay, this is gonna be a tough game, folks. A very tough game. Their deck is gonna be very similar to ours. Jewel Thief. Okay.
Battle says Diamond Jace. Blah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead
Either
and do this.
blah or blah. Either one, I feel like, could make sense there.
Right. And of course we drew the forest. But, oh, it's a 2-1. So yeah, we'll drop our own Jewel Thief.
Battle says blue is for nerds. Or geeks for all.
Hell yeah. Alright, so we have 4 available mana, 5 next turn. So we could buy their silence on this Jewel Thief. But I assume they're going to play something a little bit more relevant, like an Echo Inspector. It connives. Oh, I was going to say they don't have blue, but they do with the Spars Adjudicators, so never mind. Please discard a real card. Put a counter on this.
Erica says, today I've learned that YouTube does in fact censor the eggplant emoji.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh my god, what?
Sure, I'll block. Blocks occur. They have their Echo Inspector out. We're going to drop our forest. And we're going to buy this thing's silence with a treasure. So we're going to spend our own treasure, give them a treasure, but get rid of their 3/4 flyer.
That's upsetting, Erica. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know you wanted to put it up when you were talking about the boxing daddy. But, you know.
It was already up when she was talking about the boxing daddy. Never mind. Ooh, Broker's Ascendancy. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. But I guess we'll just play the Adjudicators out. We don't need the mana fixing anymore. They still do. But now the Strong Arm can't do anything. If we draw another land, that would be great. And preferably a Plains. But it doesn't have to be. But it could be. Spars Adjudicators on our Adjudicators. Yeah, we have very similar decks. Strong Arm.
Erica says, oh, I'm always up for boxing daddy.
Exactly. All right, so they have a 4/5 here. We're just gonna do this. This is ridiculous. I can't believe how similar our two decks are. I want to get this Ascendancy down as soon as possible, though, because that will hopefully push us over the edge. Like, that's annoying, but this is worse for them. So
Well, at least we don't have that card.
we do not have that card, yeah. But we have Broker's Ascendancy, so... Oh, no, the hold for ransom. No. Take 8? Sure, no blocks. That sucks. Land. Damn it, man. Okay, fine, Ascendancy. Let's do it. No attacks. +1/+1 counters. Alright, the flyer is the only thing that can profitably attack without them playing something here. They have 3 cards left in hand. I think our hand is better than theirs right now. Yep, backup agent, putting a counter on the 4/5. No, on the flyer, okay. So they're not even going to try to, like, fight through the Adjudicators or the Ascendancy. Okay, this turn, sure. Gain 6 life, nice. Alright, we're at 4. It's very scary.
Battle says, you think like a diamond player? Because you have a similar deck.
I'm trying. Okay, so this is super annoying, right?
Erica says, but that's less tree emoji, or less eggplant emoji and more tree emoji.
Nice.
Jesus, Erica. Wow.
All right,
That's
so
impressive.
take to the streets. All right, so the vigilance is irrelevant. But the fact that all of their creatures are lethal now, we just can't do it. We needed that 6th land so badly, and we could have had this. But we didn't get it. That sucks, man. They still attack with everything because that's the smart thing to do. Let's go ahead and Broker's Charm to give +1/+0 here, kill here. Then we block here, say good game, and lose. That's super annoying.
Thank you, BW Talk.
Come on, man.
Battle says mirror match.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, they're obviously more skilled than we are. Like, there's a reason for the rankings, right? And, like, the matchups, or, like, how you're supposed to be matched up against other opponents. But in the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we've been matched against a mythic player while we were at silver, and now a diamond player while we were at silver. So I guess I don't understand the ranking system, Arena. So if you could explain it, that'd be cool. Yeah, I just don't get it. But yeah, that's rough. That was rough. They had a good deck. Even Magician 813. Okay.
Battle says they took your rank?
No.
No. It's just our rank was much lower than the opponent's rank.
Yeah. Yeah, and so, like, you would think that the matchups would be against people who were of similar skill level.
Right.
In terms of ranking. You know, obviously there's no other way to test particular skill levels.
He says, oh.
I have to... Oh, come on. That's so much worse. Why are you doing this now? Keep. I gotta ditch 2 cards. Island, kill shot. So bad, man. And they kept 7 as well. Unfortunate. Alright, let's see if we can fight through it. Drew a land. It's very bad.
I know they like to say that Arena's super random and everything.
That's so bad. Stop it.
But every time we win consecutively a whole bunch of times, they just pair us with somebody who's like way over leveled.
I will say this
us.
time we're facing someone who's bronze.
Yeah, because we already faced the diamond player and lost.
Oh, Skybridge Towers. Okay, well, we've drawn nothing but land since the start of the game. But let's go ahead and play that. Go to combat, attack for 1, because we're obviously not blocking the 3-2. Might as well gain a life, so that we're only going down by 2 from our starting life total. And then we can spar as Adjudicators on the island, because we have 2 others at the end of their turn.
Mocan says, though part of it may be that not many people like Nuka Penna Limited.
I guess. I mean, we very quickly got into a draft. Very quickly. Yeah. It was like within 30 seconds, all 8 people were there and ready. So I'm not trying to argue with you, right? I think that's a very fair thing to think of and consider. But, and a security bypass on the Chrome Cat. Shit. That's bad. Alright. They can connive now. Because what they need is to be drawing more cards.
Erica says, alright, y'all. I know we said we were going to do a viewer game, but I think I'm going to go eat some dinner since I haven't had anything to eat yet today. Love y'all. See you Friday for Blaine Heart. We heart you too. I hope you enjoy your food and it cooks quickly so that you can get something in you.
Agreed. And
yeah, get something in you.
If she didn't do it, you were going to comment on it. But yes, enjoy your night, Erica. Yes. Thanks so much as always for stopping by, and we will see you Friday.
Yes.
Have a great week. Yes. All right, so I'm going to play the Forest now. Go to combat and attack. They discarded Patch Up, which is not even that great of a card, to put the counter on the Chrome Cat. We're going to get hit with another 4.
Battle says goodnight to Erica.
3-1 Menace enters and connives. They discard. A Girder Goons. An attack for 4 again. They connive. So they draw a 3rd card for their turn. And discard another real card, Majestic Metamorphosis. We take our turn. We drew a Kaldaya Strongarm. Speaking of a real card. Okay. 5 mana. Could do a bunch of different things. Whenever it attacks, it gains those things. But they have a 5/4 right now. So we want to play Spar's Adjudicators this turn. Target their Revel Ruiner. This is the best way. This is our best chance right now, I think. They have so much card advantage. It's insane. And we started at 5, so we really have to, like, play very tight here to try to fight back. It's going to be tough. Very, very tough. Maestro's Theater. Okay, so they gain a life. Very nice.
Even Magician. Didn't we start off with this player?
No.
Or maybe they were in our pod or something?
They sack one of them. That's fine. I'll get rid of this guy. I don't care. I need this Spar's Adjudicators to kill your stupid cat, although the security bypass lets it through, right? If it's attacking alone. Great. Guess I should have remembered that. Connives again, and now it's out of reach. Alright, so I did not play properly at all. I, like, forgot about specifically what security bypass does. So I'm sorry, Amy, I did not hear the question that you asked. I apologize.
Huh?
You asked if we started off with them, but I didn't hear what you said after that.
Oh, it wasn't really a question. I just felt like we had this opponent towards the beginning, either that or they were in our pod or something.
Oh, okay. I don't think so, but anything's possible. No attacks. We're at 11 there at 19. It's not like way out of reach yet. Paragon of Modernity is scary because they have the 3 mana that they need right now to give it a counter. If I can't stop this Chrome Cat, we're dead in 2 turns. Because all they have to do is attack alone with it. It can't be blocked, and they just win.
Oh boy.
And that's not a removal spell for it, so that's not as helpful. I guess we can try to connive for it. But then we can't Helldive a Strong Arm? It's fine. Okay, so Rafine's Informant. We're trying to play it. It's possible that they have a counterspell, but it's really just that Arena is waiting for them to decide if they want to use the Paragon of Modernity's ability, because they can do it at any time. And they might not fully realize that. There we go. We connive by drawing the Disciplined Duelist, which is a 2/1 first strike, or double strike, but first strike as well, obviously, that enters with a shield counter on it. I'm going to actually get rid of that one.
Well,
we could blitz in the Strong Arm. I don't want to. I also don't want to attack. And I'll end our turn. Okay. So, notably, they didn't put a counter on the Paragon at the end of our turn. Very interesting choice. They had the 3 mana, and it was 3 different colors, so it would have gotten a counter. They do it now instead? Very weird choice. Okay. Very strange. So they could, at this point... Okay. Yep. They're just trying to go for the win. They win next turn unless I draw a removal spell.
come on, removal.
Also... That is not a removal spell. That is a tap land. So they win. I can't... If they choose to attack alone, I can't stop that cat. So they said good game. I mean, that's a little premature, but sure. I guess we can play the Strong Arm. It's a 2/3. Put it on the Informant, I suppose. Because why the hell not? Swing in for no reason. Because we can't stop the Chrome Cat, so it doesn't really matter. And they had kill shot. Okay. Oh, and they used their white, so they can't... They could have like blocked with the Paragon and given it a +1/+1 counter to have traded there.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter. The only thing they need is the Chrome Cat and they win. Yeah, they said... You said it already. Thanks. Okay, sure. That's what they top picked, so congrats. You got it. Now you can attack with both. If you really want to. They're putting another counter on it. They can put another counter on it. I guess I'll be nice and sit here and let them do it.
Right, I was like, what's the point of any of it? But, alright. Thank you, Even Magic or even magician, 813.
All right, let's try for a real game. Let's go. Ugh. You know, it's funny, when we were 3-0, I purposefully didn't say that we were 3-0 because I didn't want to jinx it, and then we lost the next 2 in a row anyway.
Yeah.
Serg Fear Hobo. Or Sergeant Fear Hobo or something.
Wow.
That's a decent hand. I like it. I'll keep it.
Okay. What's Karn gonna do?
Play Magic the Gathering, I hope.
Ah, okay.
That's my hope. Fingers crossed. All right, Broker's Hideout. For the blue. Very good. Next turn we'll have Skycrier mana. The turn after we'll have Mage's Attendant mana. Oh, and we drew the white anyway. Skycrier. Okay. They're Gruul so far, Amy.
Nice.
Goldhound. Broker's Ascendancy.
Nice.
Boom. Dropped it. No question. Attack for 1. 19. Gain a life. Counter on the thing. Jesus Christ. Okay. Land off the top in the next 2 turns, and we get Ballroom Brawlers as well, which is incredible. But next turn, we're almost certainly using Mage's Attendant. You don't have a way of getting rid of this, right? Because that would be very annoying. I guess they could, in green, they could have... is it Broken Wings in this set? It's been a while. That's what we had in our sideboard, right? Broken Wings?
Yeah.
Jewel Thief. It's a good one. It's a very good one. But, sure, we take 1. No problem.
You know, Jewel Thief is usually a bad guy, not a good guy.
Yeah. Nice. Alright, play more creatures. Get more counters. Thanks to Broker's Ascendancy. Yeah, look.
Yeah.
We have not really gotten a chance to use that card yet this in this event. So this is cool to be able to like see what it's intended to be used as. Really cool.
Peely.
Yeah, we were out in the sun like it was 2 weeks ago now, or just over a week ago, I guess. Right? It was last weekend because yesterday was this past weekend. So it was the weekend before that, right?
Well, or the weekend before that.
They're obviously attacking with a 3/3. I don't care. I'll just go back to 20. I think it was last weekend. We can't check because our calendar that's up there is this month, but yeah, I think it was the last weekend of the month, right?
Yeah, I think so.
3 damage to each non-token creature. Holy shit! Seriously?
Whoa.
You just had exactly the card that you needed? Sorry, we had a token, so there's that, I guess. Combat. 2. God, I really need a land now. Okay, well, this token keeps getting bigger, so that's something. Wow. That is insane to me. Insane. And then they have the Elegant Entourage. We did not draw the land, but we drew an Echo Inspector, which allows us to draw not a land again. Jesus. Okay. We don't need First Strike or Lifelink or 20. Sure, I'll get rid of the Brawlers. We don't attack for 3 this turn, but we put counters, and now we have a 4/4 and a 4/5 against a 4/4.
Okay.
Which seems pretty good. Now, Elegant Entourage, whenever another creature enters, one other creature besides Elegant Entourage gets +1/+1 and trample until end of turn.
Oh.
Elegant Entourage is a very good card. We didn't see any, to my recollection, in the draft. Otherwise, I would have considered picking it, but it may have been in a pack where like something much, much, much better was there, and so I wasn't really focused on it. Look at the top 5, reveal a creature, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom, and you make a citizen. Okay. Yeah, I don't love this card. I think it's fine. Obviously, late game, it's much better than early game, because if you top deck this, at least you're almost guaranteed to get a creature out of the rest of your deck.
Ah.
They get Jetmir's Fixer. Okay. +1/+1 in Trample. But it doesn't matter, it doesn't have haste. They can still play the Fixer this turn if they want. But they have 2 other cards as well. Jetmir's Fixer. Okay. Alliance trigger again. Doesn't matter, creature doesn't have haste. And so we draw a land. Hell yeah. Okay. So they can't block flying. Let's go ahead and play the Kaldaya Strongarm. Put 2 counters on the Echo Inspector and attack for 6 in the air.
Nice.
Which next turn will be 7 in the air thanks to Broker's Ascendancy.
Yep.
And if they play a flying blocker, we can either exile it or make it be unable to attack or block.
Yeah.
They did not. They played a Rock's Pummeler, which is a 6/3 with shield counter and trample. The Fixer is now becoming a 3/3. They don't have the mana, so they're not going to be able to attack. Okay, we drew a Skycrier.
Nice.
Okay. Combat. 7. Yeah, we can't win this turn, but we don't have to. We don't have to go crazy. Let's just go like this. We can Rafine's Informant. We have 3 mana left. We connived a Skybridge Towers, which we will discard. And we'll play a Skycrier as well. Everything gets a counter. because
why not?
Because Broker's Ascendancy is amazing.
It's just a countertop. It's like a...
It's so good.
It's a granite slab.
Yeah, it's very, very good. And now, even if they kill our Echo Inspector,
Thank you. What was that?
Sergeant Fear Hobo.
Oh.
Okay. And so. Good. Let's keep it going. Hey everybody, while we're here, just a friendly reminder, we're facing Precarious 42, but we will be back again live on stream this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, as all our streams start at 8 p.m. Eastern, but we'll be back this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern to continue our first ever Nuzlocke of Pokemon Fire Red.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. What are the chances we're going to draw what we need? Or do I have to go to 5 again? I think we have to go to 5 again.
Ugh.
Yeah, I hate it. I mean, that's better, I suppose. Alright, Bouncer's Beatdown goes away, and the island goes away. We will draw 1 more land between now and our 4th turn. We will draw 1 more land between now and our 4th turn. That's not it, but we have a pretty good curve. We're drawing an extra card even, so we will. There it is. We will draw 1 more besides that land between now and our 4th turn. Halo Scarab. Ugh, annoying. There it is. Can't play the Mage's Attendant if we do that. Combat. Okay, they do block immediately. So I guess we have to do this and this. Okay. 3-drop gives us a 3/2 and a 1/1. I wanted to do that. Wanted to attack first because then when they like snap blocked with their Halo Scarab so they can get a treasure, it meant that like they might not have if we played the Mage's Attendant first because it has 2 toughness but 3 power. So now they only have 2 land. I don't think they're going to play anything else this turn. They're not, and so we can get in for 4 damage. Plus we just drew the Jewel Thief,
Nice.
which is just incredible. So we'll play that. Get a treasure, go to combat, attack for 4, hit them, play the plaza, and pass. Now, notably, we haven't done it yet, but if they drop a non-creature spell that uses all of their mana, that's not it. Okay, we could use the wizard token to counter it. Oh, that counts, right? This counts. This counts, I think. Let's try it. Does this count? Am I dumb? Yeah, it wouldn't let us target it. So yeah, we got it.
Nice.
Goodbye. Interesting. We do not have the 5th land that we need, but we can go like this. What happens when this dies? They look at the top 5, reveal a creature, put it into your hand, put the rest in the bottom. I'll pass. Because basically, if we don't draw... I don't want to draw a land next turn, because we can just Glittermonger... That's fine. The attack is for 4 here? I guess it's got Vigilance. There's really no reason not to. Interesting. I'll trade the Attendant for it. Congrats, you can get a creature. They are missing a 3rd color. If they need it for anything. Oh, right. Yeah, they used it for him. Red. But yeah, we can... I did draw the land. I didn't really want to, but I guess it's fine. Because now I don't have to tap the Glittermonger. So I'll just play these Spar's Adjudicators. Targeting the Speakeasy server because it's the only target. And attacking them for 4. They go to 13.
Nice.
Okay. We're at 20 there at 13. We got to shut this door as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. Because they now have the red. Then since they got the Rakish Revelers off the top with this thing. 3 mana left. 4 cards in hand. Meaning... nothing? Very confused. Mayhem Patrol. 1/2 Menace. Oh my goodness. What a draw, my friends. What a draw. That is insane. Combat attacks. Wow. That's disgusting. They're at 5.
Wow.
That was rude. Drawing that card was rude. I will give you that. But we mulled to 5, so I don't feel so bad.
Yeah, I guess.
Wow. Okay, Rakish Revelers, they make a 1/1. You got it. We drew a land. That makes a lot more sense. Combat. So here's the thing. Attacking with both of our 4/4s here would mean that they lose their Rakish Revelers and their Speakeasy server. But that's it? And they have 4 cards in hand? I think we have to try. And the Jewel Thief. We're at 20. We got a little bit of stuff to play with. That's fine. Also fine. Fine. And they take the 3? Amazing. Alright, so yeah, Speakeasy server's dead. Can't really do much else. Like, I could try to, like, draw a card, and maybe something with 1 mana comes up as available, but it's irrelevant.
I mean, it can sell you alcohol. But, I mean...
Nice.
If it's the 20s, it's probably out of somebody's bathtub, and it might actually poison you and kill you.
Nice. All right, let's go ahead and make a treasure, and then we don't need the green and white as badly, so let's sack this and draw a card. We drew a Kaldaya Strongarm and another Kaldaya Strongarm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have enough to do both, which is unfortunate. But that's fine. All that means is that we play one of them. Put 2 counters on this. They have exactly 5 power if they want to triple block to kill this. And they almost have to. They don't have to, but they almost have to. Yeah. Okay. Oh, they don't. They have 4 power. Sorry. Okay. So they do that. Good, actually. So we go like this. They go to 1, and our creature lives.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yikers.
They finally drew their red, and they said, good game. Good game. Holy crap.
Thank you, Precarious42.
That was on a mull to 5. I swore we were going to lose that game.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
A lot.
Wow. I genuinely was sitting there deciding on that second mull, and I was like, this is the defining factor of whether we win or lose this game, is how I mulligan right now.
Right.
If I do it versus don't do it. Wow. Hey, we got Colin a professional.
Nice.
He's running away because everything's exploding.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't seem very professional. Or like you've called him in so much as like he's running out.
I kind of always took it as the professional is the one that blew up the building, maybe?
Yeah, of course.
But I guess because I guess he's holding a painting. So like he stole the painting from that place and blew it up behind him.
Yeah.
That'd actually, I guess, be a pretty decent crime. Like if you blew up the building, I mean, especially if I guess you like maybe cut the painting out of the frame so that then the frame is still there, but then it just makes it look like the fire and the explosion burned up the painting, but instead you actually have it. No?
I feel like they would be able to figure that out.
Sean Sucks is who we're playing against.
Oh.
That they would be able to figure it out like from the ashes or whatever.
Mocan says, that would be a pretty decent crime.
I told you. There, get those quotes out there. All right, so
I feel like in that situation, it's tough because it depends on the museum, right?
Yeah.
Because, or gallery, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to know that your buyer of that painting, or, person who's paying you to steal it,
sure.
Really wants that painting, but then really doesn't want any of the other ones that are there. You don't want him like going on about a painting that was in that same gallery or museum a month later.
Yeah.
Saying, hey, I need you to steal this one too. Yeah, I blew that one up about a month ago. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you recall?
Yeah. That's funny. Land off the top here would be very interesting for us. That doesn't count. That's not exactly what I meant. It's fine. We will go get a blue with that. Good. Then we can go to combat, attack for 3. They take it. Spectacular. We end our turn. Interesting. Interesting. They finally got a second color, but they still play nothing? Whoa. Ah, there it is. Ooh. All right, well, they're tapped out, so let's wait until after they have chosen what to discard, but we should... They discarded a land. We could get an extra 1 damage in. No, I'd rather play more things on our turn. So let's go ahead and kill their flyer with the Broker's Charm. Draw a card. Kill shot. Pretty nice. It doesn't matter, they're tapped out, but combat first. Do the proper thing here. Echo Inspector of our own is drawing a Mage's Attendant.
I got my neck to crack just the way I wanted it to.
Oh, good. Congrats.
Because I was sitting here like stretching it.
Yeah, we don't have a chiropractor appointment until Friday.
True.
They got a swamp, so they now have all 3 colors. They are Obscura so far. Tainted Indulgence. Draw 2, discard 1.
Oh.
Tainted Indulgence. Hypnotic Grifter is a 1/2 on the ground. Okay. We drew a 5th land. Do we just play it? And, like, hit them for 5? I don't think that's that important. Let's go to combat, attack here, like so. Because I don't think the Grifter is really gonna... And they need 3 mana to use its ability? Yeah, so they just let it die. That's fine. Totally fine. Let's Glittermonger here. Just make sure that we're not short on mana for the rest of the game. Ah! Counterspell. Alright, well actually I'm glad I didn't try to play the Adjudicators this turn then. That's pretty good.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll happily have that be the sacrificial lamb so that the Adjudicators can live and stay. 3/3 flyer means we have a 3/4, so I don't care. Although I guess I could just adjudicators. Sure, let's give it a try. Do they have another one? No way. Really? Wow. Okay. You know what? Screw it. You want to trade? Trade. Nope, no trades. They're at 5. Okay.
Yikes.
Interesting.
Sean sucks.
1, 2, 3,
I don't
4,
know if
5.
this person's name is Sean.
Why do they have a different land? Okay. A different art, I should specify. But
Because it's pretty.
is that why?
I don't know.
Because then, if you thought one of them was pretty, just have that one.
Because 2 of them were pretty.
All right, so they're at 5. Oh, we win. Well, actually, I don't know what the last card in their hand is, but I mean, just play this.
Yeah.
And put the counters here and attack for 5. Do we win? I don't know what the last card in their hand is. There's only 1 card left in their hand. Yeah!
Thank you, Sean sucks.
We did it! Ah, Kaldaya Strongarm is a very good card. Hey, look. Silver tier 2.
Nice.
Okay. I mean, guess what? This is the final game, win or lose.
Nice.
That's crazy to me. When we lost those 2 games in a row, and then we had a couple of tough ones there.
Yeah.
And win or lose, I don't mind. Like, of course, I would love to win, but win or lose, this deck is great. This deck is great.
Well, you knew the deck was great.
I mean,
it's just a matter of whether we were going to get screwed over or what.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of... I always joke about the fact that, like, especially when I go to, like, pre-releases and stuff, right? I always feel like I'll, like, make a deck, and, like, the decks that I feel like are insane. Like, I'm like, this is the... We have, like, tons of rares and mythics. They're super synergistic. The deck is incredible. We have perfect fixing. Whatever the case may be, those are the decks that I go, like, 0-3. And the decks where I'm like, I guess I'll put in a little bit of this, and I'll put in this, and like this card seems playable, right? So we'll put that in, and then I go like, 4-0 and like run the event. It's insane to me. I don't understand why it happens, but it does. This hand is perfect, actually. Like at first you look at it and you're like, well, we don't have any green, but Spard's Adjudicators gives you the green for 2 mana, and we have Rafine's Informant, we have Mage's Attendant, Glittermonger eventually, and they just mulliganed as well. So yeah, this is a great hand.
Well, I hope we have good luck for this one.
Me too.
Because they're named House Demir, and you know the house always wins.
Well, not this time.
Not this time.
You can beat the house. The house always wins cumulatively, like against everybody.
Right.
All right. I need... I guess I don't... No, the Botanical Plaza here is fine, actually. They have a 3-1?
Dave says playable potato decks go zoom, zoom.
That's true. What do I do here? I'm going to take 3 from this thing. When it dies, they make a treasure. I could just, like, play this, draw an extra card, and then just, like, chump block. I knew it was going to be a land. Yes. Good. I don't care to put a counter on it. So.
Emilio says, sounds like you need to start forcing 5-color good stuff.
That's what one of our other opponents did.
Yeah.
Right, so they're trying to ramp into something here. No, they're not. Wait. Oh, it's first strike. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's play this land and play this double striking 2-1 with a shield counter on it. Insane. Okay. Stressful. I don't like it. It's too stressful.
But that headpiece, though.
Professional Face Breaker is a 2/3 minute. Why? Why? You want it to die? That's fine. I don't lose my shield counter either. 2/3 menace. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, make a treasure. Sack a treasure, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. Okay. Very good. They equip the Quick Draw Dagger. It's a 3/4. Well, if we... that's not what we wanted. This is fine. We play the Mage's Attendant. We can't attack this turn. But next turn we should be okay.
Mocan says, and a strong arm to buff the double striker.
Yes, 100%. This is that, and I would have blitzed it in, but this was a tap land. But yes, that's 100% my plan. Because this can put 2 counters on our double striking creature, and then we're set. As long as it lives. They're looking at it right now. It does have a shield counter, so like if it's a damage spell, or damage dealing spell, the shield counter will prevent the damage. If it's an exile spell, our creature will go away. But if it's like a destroy target creature, our creature lives, and the shield counter just goes away. Okay. So if the Facebreaker attack, 3 damage. So yeah, there goes the shield counter. But I mean, I'm just gonna double block with my 2 creatures that I made with for 3 mana with Mage's Attendant. I don't care that much. Okay, untapped land off the top, please. Unlucky witness that. Equip it. Still dies to a disciplined duelist. We have Rooftop Nuisance. Okay. I mean... yeah, sure. It's 2-3 against their 2-2? Yeah. So we will blitz this in. Yeah, they have 1 card left in hand. Let's get aggressive, shall we? Attack. They have to... well, not have to, but they probably want to block the double striker. Yep. So this thing dies. They can play one of the 2 cards. Land or a Jewel Thief. Good card. And we draw a card. It's a Broker's Hideout. Okay. That'll be our 5th land, but later than we would like it to be. Calling a professional. Alright, our creature's dead. It took a lot of things to be able to kill our creature, so I am fine with that. That is just fine.
Yeah.
Broker's Hideout. 5th land, which will be blue, I guess? It's the only thing we don't have access to a second copy of, essentially, with that. And then 4 mana gives us 1 of our 2 Glittermongers.
Battle says, so do you get a bill from a professional Facebreaker?
I mean, if you're hiring them to break someone's face, yes, I assume they either bill you or presumably you pay like at least half up front, right?
Yeah, I assume you just pay half up front and then pay half as soon as the job is done.
Yeah. And it will be done well. Alright, I don't need to play Adjudicators here. I don't want to do Beatdown, so I guess I just do Mage's Attendant. And then pass. Yeah, that's probably it. Because what does this thing do? 1 mana, tap it. It deals X damage to any target where X is the number of permanents you have sacrificed this turn. So that's irrelevant to me.
And I assume if you owed a Facebreaker money, instead of sending you a bill, they would just break your face.
By the way, now I've realized that the treasures do get sacrificed. So they could, but they need to have... I guess they could just sack treasures for no value, but that feels odd to me.
Mocan says, and you will pay them or your face gets broken.
Exactly.
My sentiments, exactly.
Huh? All right, I guess at the end of their turn, I'll make a treasure, because why the hell not? Then I will take my turn. No, I will use that treasure to immediately kill their creature. Yes, please. It dies? Fingers crossed? They could, I guess, kill the Mage's Attendant in response. And then it only takes 1 damage. Yep. Oh, they have their own Bouncers beat down. But, so does it check again? Yes, it does. Okay, so it only takes 1. Not a problem. Okay. Very good. We take our turn. Still only 2 damage if we do that. Skycrier plus 3 mana for Rooftop Nuisance. Tap it, it doesn't untap, draw a card. I could do it twice, but that's not really necessary. Let's go for broke. Target this creature. Sack this creature. Target this creature. Get to draw 2 cards out of it. Okay. A Jewel Thief and a Skybridge Towers. Now the Skybridge Towers enters tapped. We tap the Glittermonger to make a treasure. We play the Jewel Thief to get a treasure, but use a treasure. Perfect. Amazing. Okay. Seems good to me. Wrecking Crew. Okay. Good. So we have a target for Spar's Adjudicators. They played a land, so we know that they are out of things to do. Echo Inspector too, huh? Okay. Adjudicators first. This thing can't attack or block until our next turn. We do have Skycrier, but we can go to combat, swing in for 4. They go to 14. We Skycrier, auto pay with the treasure. Beautiful. Okay. Now, if we draw a land next turn, it'll even be better with the Echo Inspector, because when it connives, we have to choose to discard something. It is the land. Alright. Give me something. Give me like a Broker's Charm. That'd be... Broker's Charm wouldn't actually help us here. Kill Shot, though. That's interesting. Do we need a second Glittermonger? I'm going to say no. I want the counter on this flyer. Okay. We don't need the third land, so we will pass. Okay. They draw a card. Okay.
Greg says, boom, made it back.
What's up, Greg? Welcome back.
I'm glad that you came back, because now I get to see that you're here. Well, I saw that you were here after I got back, but you had already left, so.
Yeah, but she actually, she gets to actually acknowledge that you were here. All right, so they killed our Skycrier, which is annoying but fine. This is a tough game, man. 6 land and a treasure on their side. The Wrecking Crew is obviously a huge deal. Maybe they get greedy and attack so I can kill shot it, but I doubt it highly because we have our Echo Inspector. We don't have our Echo Inspector. It's fine. It did cost 2 less because it targeted a blue permanent. It's pretty good. Now maybe they attack? Ooh, please get greedy and attack. They did not. Okay, well, I will make a treasure. Broker's Ascendancy. Damn it, another Skycrier. Okay, Skycrier. Land as well, so that we can draw a card off of one of our 2 things here. Alright, so they know now that they can just very easily sack a treasure to pay the 1 for the Pyre Sledge and kill our Skycrier, just like they did with the last one. Congrats, you did it. You got it. But if they don't have more ways, like a ton more ways of making treasure, they can only do that a finite number of times. Never mind. That is another way to make more treasure.
Greg says draw in response, sad face.
No, it's fine. Oh, I wouldn't want to let them draw a card. I have 2 cards here that let me only draw cards. I wouldn't pay the 4 mana for that. I would pay the 4 mana for one of these. In fact, it will be this one. It's a land.
Okay.
That's a good thing because then hopefully I don't draw a land for my turn right now. I did not. I drew a Hold for Ransom.
Nice.
Oh, shit. All right, we get 1 turn with this. Let's do it. Can they do it immediately? No, we'll activate only as a sorcery. Bravo. Bravo. Good draw. All right, combat. Let's do it. I guess just these 2. They can, like, kill Spar's Adjudicators after blocking it, I suppose. Or, yeah, after they've declared it as a block. But, like, sack to make a 1/1. Sure. Sack to make a 1/1. Now they've sacked 2 things, so they can do 2 damage, and then block the Adjudicators with the... I guess they could even do it with the 2 1/1s. Yeah. Okay, and then deal 2 with the Arsonist. Smart. Smart. Good play.
Yes, I just got my other shoulder to crack now, too.
Jesus.
So good.
Alright. Arsonist deals 2 damage. There's no way for me to stop it, so it just happens. Now the 2 1/1s kill my 4/4. We hit them for 3. They go to 11. I don't need to play this land, so I will end my turn. Yes. I can draw off the Skybridge Towers at the end of their turn. They drew another land. That's good. A good sign. Let us draw a card by getting rid of the hold for ransom. That'd be really cool. Yeah, that's why I say we get 1 turn with it. And they basically were able to just turn their 2 treasures into a way to kill our creature. But we drew a land, so again, same thing. Maybe we won't draw a land on our turn. That'd be fun, huh? Before we take our turn, let's make a treasure. And draw a card. Auto pay with the treasure, because we have to. But that's fine. We drew a land and a land. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Okay. Let's go get white with this. I mean, good lord, man. Wow, we only have 3 left in the deck.
Amazing.
Holy shit.
We have to be running out at this point,
That's
Greg said.
so
Yep.
funny.
Clearly
3
we are.
left in the deck.
Wow.
All right, well, no attacks. I'm just waiting for this stupid wrecking crew to attack us so we can kill shot it. It's like obviously their biggest threat. The arsonist is very annoying, don't get me wrong, but like I said, they're going to have a finite number of things that make treasures for them. So they just pass through their whole turn. I was going to say I have nothing at end of turn, but I do. I can make a treasure. Then we take our turn. Of course. Of course.
Fuck,
We had
Karina.
2 left in the deck. No way.
No goddamn way.
No.
You, Arena.
That's
Just
insane.
Fuck you.
How is that?
Like, what the hell?
No way. Oh my god. How many cards do they have left in their deck? 15? We only have 9. We've been drawing a lot more cards than they have.
A lot more land than they have.
Alright, let's make another treasure. Yeah, that's for sure. Yes, it's not a land. Ooh, and it's a removal spell. Okay, they do not have treasure. They have 3 cards in hand. But we're going to give them a treasure with this. Meaning they can kill our Jewel Thief. We have to try. It's the only thing stopping everything that we're trying to do, basically. Okay. So they get 1 treasure, which means they can get a 1/1. But then they won't be able to do the 1/1 trick again. They would have to block with the Arsonist. If they really... I mean, right now they could probably just take 3, to be honest.
Battle says they send you the bill first. Nice.
That sounds right. All right, so we'll go like that. Hit. Play the land so that we have the mana for kill shot without any of the treasure. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. Gala Greeters, I mean, thankfully... I guess they get alliance triggers off of the treasures being sacked to make 1/1s, which is annoying, but fine. It's a 2/2.
Battle says, but if you pay them and they don't break your face, they're scammers.
Well, it's not your face that you want them to break, right? It's somebody else's, I would imagine.
Right.
I guess there would be some people out there who might hire someone to break their own face. Maybe for insurance purposes or something like that. Or, like, these days to get, like, sympathy online for, like, you know, some type of a crowdfunding campaign or something.
I was thinking, like, an S&M thing.
Jesus. That's, like, way over the top, I feel like.
I don't know. There's gotta be somebody out there who likes that.
Maybe. Just getting the shit kicked out of them. All right, so this is...
Emilio says, definitely nothing sexual.
All right, so they sack a treasure to get a 1/1. They can put a +1/+1 counter on the Gala Greeters, sure. But they still don't have a way to, like, I guess, like, double or triple blocking here, maybe. But, like, that's a lot. to be able to try to kill this Jewel Thief, I guess.
Greg says, LOL, Amy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so they are double blocking. Obviously, we're going to be able to try to kill this Galagrators. We go to damage. And the Arsonist can deal 1 damage. That's fine. Yeah, so they do actually kill. Okay, congrats. But we get rid of their rare, which is nice, because that would have been very annoying. They go to 7. I mean, we have 5 treasure on the field. I do not need to play these lands. I'm just going to keep them in my hand. They also had, before they just drew that card, 3 cards in hand. So, Attended Socialite is fine. +1/+1 until end of turn for Alliance is not a huge deal. They equip the Quick Draw Dagger is also fine.
Battle says, car guy goes up to a driver. Hi, I love your car. What do you do for a living?
All right, come on, what are we doing? Ballroom Brawlers.
Wow.
All right, so First Strike would be the relevant thing here. Lifelink is irrelevant because we're at 22. We just need to finish this game as quickly as possible because we're running out of cards in our deck. And the Arsonist is hopefully going to have a very hard time stopping it. But we do have to wait a turn, which is kind of annoying. But it's fine. All right. Oh! We have not played Ascendancy yet this game, have we? Son of a bitch. The Ascendancy is in our bottom, 6 cards. You suck.
Wow. Battle says, lean closer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what the guy said as his answer, so he can just...
Yeah, exactly. All right. 3 cards in their hand. I can't imagine it's not like what we have going on. They're going to steal our Ballroom Brawlers, give it haste until end of turn, and make a treasure. I mean, they make a treasure. If you're going to attack with multiple things, we're just going to we're at 22, right? So what the hell do we care? Okay. I just get to kill your Attended Socialite and not really care about my Ballroom Brawlers. Lifelink? It's Lifelink, isn't it? Does it matter? I'm just going to do it now regardless, right? It's the only time it's going to be relevant because again, we're at 22. We're going to deck out before we die to damage from them.
Right.
I also doubt, but it's possible, I doubt that they have a way to sack our Ballroom Brawlers at the end of turn, so they're just going to give it back to us. They just wanted to gain 6 life. And instead they're going to gain 3 and go to 10. It's not nothing.
No.
Oh, it didn't even work.
Oh.
Good, because we killed the target. Amazing.
Good.
I was hoping that that's how it worked, but I wasn't exactly sure. A 3/5. With the Pyre Sledge Arsonist, I'm going to take 3 and not block it with the Glittermonger. Just in case. You never know when 1 damage makes the difference. So, I'll take my Ballroom Brawlers back whenever you have a second. That'd be great. Maybe? Hopefully? I would like to make a treasure, please. There we go. And I get my card back, and we drew the final.
Oh my god.
Hey, we knew it was there. We knew it was there. Of course we drew it before the Ascendancy. That shouldn't surprise anyone ever. But, hilarious.
Oh my god.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do this, and give First Strike. Because, as we are learning, that is super important, because then no damage will be taken, so that the Arsonist can do more. So that's 5 damage total. They block the Brawlers. But do they have something else out of their 2 cards? +2/+2. So it becomes a 4/4. So it doesn't die. They just bounce off one another. Okay. That's until end of turn, right? Okay. But it's going to still deal the damage and then kill the Brawlers. Man, they have an answer for everything with this stupid Arsonist. Very good. I have never, ever seen this card do anything. And in this game, it is why we are losing.
Yeah.
Or not, coming close to losing.
Right.
They have been running the table with this Arsonist. That is insane. Good for them. Good for you, House Demir.
Greg says, do we have any treasure payouts? Because, man, we have a lot of treasures.
No. We have a Broker's Ascendancy that I really would have loved to have drawn when it wasn't not in our bottom 5 cards. But no, we do not have any treasure payouts. But I'm going to keep making them. That's as far as adjudicators. I mean, I guess that's not nothing. We still don't have an ascendancy. Just saying. Guess I'll target the Sawjack. And then nothing to sack on their side. So let's go ahead and attack for 2. And see what happens. They can probably take it and go to 3. I would do that if I was them.
Greg is saying, swing all, swing all, swing all.
Really? Even with the 1/4? We can't attack with the adjudicators. They would just block here. And then we would have our Glittermonger tapped. Prize fight. Okay, I mean, I guess that was their last card. And they make a treasure. They have all the answers for everything. That's super annoying.
He says you have no cards left.
I know.
Trying to get in damage.
Yeah, but they're just going to block. Why wouldn't they? I mean, I guess maybe they'd be afraid of these two, but, like, otherwise we just have a tapped 1/4. Like... Okay. All right. Broker's Charm. +1/+0 deals damage equal to its power. Or destroy an enchantment, which we don't really need. Or draw 2 cards. We definitely don't want to draw 2 cards.
No.
Now, this is an instant. So maybe we do this. Like this.
Yeah.
They don't know we have Broker's Charm. We can try to do the best we can to fiddle around and see what happens. Now, nothing has trample, so, like, killing their blocker isn't really what we want unless it's going to kill our creature as well. Okay. So, they're going to try to...
Battle says, break their face.
Damn it. So I want to do a thing where I put the +1/+0 on the Glittermonger, kill the 1/1, and then trades all around, but I can't do that.
Greg says, almost. Want to kill the Arsonist?
I do, but I don't think it works that way, because then they're just going to do an extra 1 damage to the Adjudicators because they already sacked a treasure, and then the Adjudicators dies, and then we lose. So I think we have to just make sure that the Adjudicators don't die and kill the Sawjack in the process. It's the only way that we live, or that we win. I want to kill the Arsonist very badly, but it doesn't. The math doesn't work out for us that way, I don't think. So this is what they're going to try to do, and the ability would have been on, like, they would have done it in response if we had done the Broker's Charm first. So what I have to do is Broker's Charm like this, +1/+0 on the Adjudicators, kill the Sawjack, and now no extra damage gets dealt to the Adjudicators. They only take 1, and unfortunately we don't get to kill the Arsonist. I wish we could, but I genuinely don't think it would have worked out that way.
Greg says that's fair.
Yeah, I was very worried. Like, if the Adjudicators died, we lose. Right now, it's precarious to begin with, but yeah. Like, if they have no way of making treasure, we're okay. Just okay.
Battle says nice.
Thank you. It's very tough. There's the Ascendancy. So, now we go to combat. We have 2 cards left. I think we can win this.
Okay.
So... Here's the thing. If we attack with the Adjudicators, they double block and kill. They have nothing left on their field, but then again, the math doesn't work out. The Ascendancy comes down, the Glittermonger hits for 1, then becomes a 2/4 when we draw our card, and then we would have to guarantee that they would have no creatures, though. It could work. But it's risky. But waiting another turn, I think, is worse.
Yeah.
It's risky. It's very risky. I have to play to my outs and try it. If we wait a turn, we definitely lose. If we do this now, we have a way of winning. It's just a very, very close game. Or opportunity.
Right. Very slim one.
Yeah. No double block? I am shocked. Did they sack something? What did they sack? What did I miss? X is the number of permanents you've sacrificed this turn. Oh, they sacked the land to draw the card. Solid play. Solid play. Okay.
Greg says the land.
Yeah, it was the land. You're right. I like, it didn't click in my head for some reason. All right, then I think they have this. Depends on what we draw. How many Kaldaya Strong Arms are in our graveyard? Both. Damn it. Boon of Safety. Not as helpful. The shield counter doesn't make it so they don't block. And the Scry 1 is irrelevant because we only have one card left in our deck.
Right.
They win. Fuck me. I forgot about the land. That's so dumb. Ugh. They go to 2.
Wow, win by deck out, Mocan says.
Yep, it happens. I don't remember what this last card could possibly be. How? Oh, crap. Because when we looked at those cards and we saw the plains and the island,
Yeah.
it was because it was Obscura Storefront, not Broker's Hideout. So we couldn't see the green because we couldn't go get the green. So the last card in our deck was always a land. We just didn't know it.
God.
We just didn't know it.
Oh.
The ultimate middle finger from Arena.
I hope this House Demir player is also a streamer. Like, I hope that they have this on recording or whatever, and like they'll come and watch our side.
Oh my god.
I want them to see how this played out from our end.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It was always a land, we just never knew.
Because I wish you could type it to them and be like, this is what happened here. You know, but you can't tell them.
That's so funny. They play a land, they have a 3/3, pass to attackers. I guess I just say good
Greg
game.
says we couldn't get the forest. Sad face. Battle says, ugh.
Yeah, I'll just go like this and scry the nothing. I have never tried to scry 1 with an empty library before. We lose.
Thank you, House Demir.
Holy shit. What a
game.
Incredible.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
That is the kind of game I don't hate losing. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I really hope that they will watch this and see what our side was.
Holy crap.
Because that's crazy.
Broker's Ascendancy was 3rd from the bottom.
I wish we could tell them this. I wish we could tell them this.
That's so funny, man. Good game. Good game. Hey, by the way, for folks who didn't remember, that means that we just went 6-3 with this deck. That was incredible. What a run with this deck. The 2 really tough losses in a row. This is the deck, by the way.
Battle says Pokemon strat.
Yeah, stalling them out. It's totally viable in Magic sometimes.
Yeah.
You definitely get to like a tipping point in the game where you're like, how many cards do they have left in their library? Could they just deck out?
Greg says this looks great.
I love this deck so much. It was great.
This deck is awesome.
Yeah. In fact, our second pick was an Obscura Interceptor, and there was a Keza going around as well. So we could have had a pretty sick Obscura deck too. But this is what we ended up with, and I loved it. I was super pleased.
Yeah.
Like, we had the Disciplined Duelist, the Broker's Charm, and the Broker's Ascendancy. We had 2 Spar's Adjudicators. Like, this deck was fantastic. I really liked it.
Right.
We got the fixing that we needed with Skybridge, Botanical, Broker's Hideout, and Obscura Storefront. Like, yeah, I liked this deck a lot.
Yeah. I mean, we were winning so many times in a row. They put us against a Diamond player.
True.
And
True.
we lost that one, but...
We lost against the Diamond player, then the game immediately after we lost because we had to multi-5 and they had so much card advantage, so there was no fighting back from that. We then won a multi-5.
Right.
When they, I believe, kept 7, but I could be wrong. Amazing string of games tonight.
Yeah, really. Greg says, is the blue shield counter guy better than the boon of safety?
It's not necessarily. I mean, like, so yes and no. Because he has to die for it, maybe not. I was trying to hope for this as like more of like a combat trick kind of a thing. It literally never came into play, ever. But I don't necessarily think that doesn't mean it's better. It's possible that it is, though. Yeah.
How did it play? Oh, LOL.
Yeah, it never came into play. I mean, you saw, I think the only time that maybe even we had it, which was when it was like the fourth or fifth to last card, and so it did nothing for us. So, yeah, it didn't come into play as much, but, you know, I mean, Broker's Ascendancy didn't do anything that game either, which really was unfortunate. That would have really turned the tables, I feel like. Because that Arsonist was MVP for sure in their deck in winning that game. For sure.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So many exact damage from that guy. Good Lord.
Exactly. Yeah. And like I said, I've literally never seen it do anything before now, and it ran the table in that game.
Funny.
Yeah. Super funny.
And that's a sign of a good player, I feel like.
Agreed.
Yeah. I mean, that the entirety of that game was a sign of a good player, I think.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, you have to have the sacrifice outlets as well, or cards for sacrificing. So they had to have all those cards that made treasure, and they had them exactly when they needed them. Because how many times was I like, well, there's only a finite number of things that will make treasure for them to sack, and then as soon as I said it, they had another thing that made more treasure, and another thing that made more treasure, so they could sack more treasure, and blah, blah, blah. So, like, they just always had what they needed, and it was really awesome. Good for them. Hey, Marcus, if you're still here, let us know. Otherwise, we will probably start thinking about packing it in. But if you're still here, we still owe you a game. So let us know. Let's claim our prize and chill for a bit while we wait to see if Marcus comes back. If not, obviously, you know, hopefully you're out enjoying your own time. I can totally understand that. But, you know, I figured I'd check because we made a promise, and so I want to be able to fulfill on that if we can. And while we wait, I will open these 10 Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate packs.
Yeah.
We get 3 mythics if you count the wild card, but we get an ancient copper dragon. Speaking of making treasure.
Doesn't look copper to me.
A Prosper Tomebound. I know Erica, I believe, was talking about how much she loved this guy as a commander. I think Caddy Bree could be a pretty cool commander too, to be honest. Put a +1/+1 counter on her for each equipment attached, or I guess it says. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each equipment attached to it, and then remove all +1/+1 counters from it. It deals X damage to an attacking or blocking creature an opponent controls, or X is the number of counters removed.
Battle says the art.
On the Ancient Copper, it's quite impressive. If you mean somebody else, let us know. 2 Fraying Lines. Wow. This card is fine. A rare wild card, and I like Lizelle and Karlach are pretty cool.
Yeah, Ancient Copper.
Yeah. We got a Displacer Kitten.
It's so cute.
I'm glad you like it. Why do I like these two? If that's what you're asking with the why. I don't know. I think that, like, Greg says kitten. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's cool. I like Lizelle and I like Karlach because I've had good experiences with them. I mean, they're 6-sided cards. Like, your opponent is not going to know what to do against these things. They're just not.
It just makes it tougher.
Yeah. And especially with Lizelle, she just comes in with saying, like, the next spell or ability that targets it gets countered, so she, like, stays alive that much longer.
Greg says the kitten is a combo piece in Legacy with 3 mana to fairy.
Oh, look at that. So whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent you control, aka Teferi, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. So, like, you can use Teferi's ability every time he comes back onto the battlefield. So you can, like, use his ability a bunch of times. That's
Battle
really cool.
says he meant yes, not why.
Gotcha.
And then he says, I also have a Displacer Kitten plush.
Wow, that's cool.
That's
like,
adorable.
Like an official plush, or like something that, like, somebody made on Etsy or something?
Or something that just looks strikingly like that cat in the art. And so therefore that's what you call it.
Sure.
And Greg says, draw your deck.
Gotcha. Because what is that Teferi do? You 3 mana Teferi, you draw a card and then what? Blink something? Or because it's whenever you cast a non-creature spell. So this exiles Teferi and then brings him back. But what does he do that lets you cast the non-creature spell? Bounces something and then draw. Got it. Okay.
Battle says he is always 4 feet away from where I put him. Official. Nice.
That's funny. That's really cool. I like it.
Bounce target permanent.
Gotcha. Okay. That's really cool.
And you just play 0 mana artifacts to bounce.
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, because then that's the non-creature spell. So you bounce the 0 mana, play it, blink Teferi, bounce the 0 mana artifact, play it, blink Teferi, and because Teferi's blinking, every time he does, you can reuse his ability, draw another card, etc. Okay. I like it. Very cool. I mean, it's 4 mana, right? So, like, what? You just end the game at that point? Like, you play this for 4, play the 0 mana thing, and start going off. That's a good curve, too. Teferi on 3, Kitten on 4. I like it.
I like kittens.
I'm okay with kittens. I mean, I don't love cats in general. Sorry, Emilio, if you're still here. But, like, I think they're fine. Like, I don't hate them. I'm not as much a cat guy. I'm definitely much more a dog guy.
I'm a much more of a dog person as well, but I really like kittens because they're super cute.
Sure.
How, like, big their eyes and heads are, and then their tiny little bodies.
Sure.
He says Teferi also turns off their instants. He's kind of broken.
Yeah, because now it's your turn when you're doing all of that, so it's just like, well, I guess I win because you literally can't do anything about it. Yeah, good point.
Battle says by Kid Robot. He says funny number 2 Dungeons and Dragons.
By Kid Robot. I'm not familiar with Kid Robot. Is that a content creator or a music creator or something?
I thought when you said by Kid Robot, you were referring to the plush, but you already said it was official.
It's official,
so
yeah. So hey, I don't see Marcus. If you're still there, no deadline or whatever. In fact, let me just double check. Yeah, Mocan. I mean, hi Mocan, you're on. But we are going to end it. We had promised Marcus a game, but if he's not here, that's fine. If he wants to. If you see this, like you're watching on the VOD or something, and you want to cash it in at a later date, do so. I don't care.
So it is the plush.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Okay, so...
Kid Robot might be the company that D&D contracted out to make it. But yeah, and Marcus, if you're still here, feel free to say anything, like interrupt me while I'm talking. But regardless, if not, then we will likely end tonight. I mentioned earlier, don't forget, we'll be back on Friday at 8 p.m. for more of our Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. We are up to Blaine. We have 2 more gyms left, and then the Elite Four, and then the game is done. We have been doing pretty well recently, knock on wood, and I am cautiously optimistic about the future. Let's put it that way.
Greg says, wait a minute, can I get a game versus Joe?
So we've been doing Historic Brawl. Is that something you have? I could do standard, like my standard deck is fine, I suppose. But yeah, if you want. I don't know that we are arena friends, but here is my information. So if and when you get on, it's right there on the screen. You can type it in and send the request, and we'll be all good. But yeah, I don't mind.
Also, if Emilio is still here, Greg and Emilio, just be aware of the fact that the next time we see you, which should be soon-ish, I will attempt to be bringing a pizza.
As promised.
With me, that I have made.
That's right.
So I'll see how I can, logistics-wise, make that work.
Yeah, it is the pre-release is the first weekend of September. Am I correct in that? If Greg says please hold, no problem at all. Take your time. But yeah, if you're scrambling right now and can't answer, it's fine. But yes, okay, good. It's the first weekend in September, so yeah, we'll be there. Obviously, regular set release.
It is the boom pizza time.
And boom, but yes.
Oh. I don't know why I said the.
It's fine.
But yeah, Mocan says, I'm always down for a game, whether now or next week or whenever.
Not a problem. So I will say probably not tonight, just because 1, it's hot as hell. 2, it's later. But yes, I will happily play a game against you next week. Remind me. Don't let me forget. But yeah, I'm down. We'll just bank that. Where do I go to add you? Down here with this little face. Right? And then you just add a friend up in this corner here. And then you put in that information. Geek for All, hashtag or number sign 23881. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to pre-release. I think it's actually interesting. It's based on our streaming schedule. Amy and I were talking about it. We're going to have to try to figure out whether or not we are going to be like done with the Nuzlocke at that point, or if we're going to have to like stream the day before instead. But we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Well, Greg, I'm going to assume that this is you, and I'm going to accept that invite.
Mocan says Dominaria is always promising for an interesting set.
Yeah, agreed.
Greg says, boom, now we are friends.
Just now? This is the first time?
Yes. And Battle says, I think the plush is based on the Wild Beyond the Witchlight sourcebook. A carnival has a tame displacer beast or something.
That's cool. I like that.
Okay. Oh, like one of the carnival animals.
Is a displacer beast, yeah.
Gotcha.
That's cool. All right, so now I guess I can do the challenge. Greg, did you say Historic Brawl is okay? Because then I'll try to do the challenge. I'm not usually great at this. The deck I've been playing. Okay. So...
Is regular historic.
Regular historic should... yeah.
Does that matter?
No. You know what? I mean, I have those decks too. So historic tournament match. Does that make sense? Historic cards best of 3. Good lord, no. What the hell? Challenge match. Friendly brawl. 40 card, 60 card rebalance, 60 card friendly brawl.
How many cards, Greg?
What the hell am I doing? No, it's 60. Why is this weird?
Oh, he says just do best of 1. So
yeah, I'm trying.
No, but maybe that means you could have clicked best of 3 and had it go to best of 1.
I don't think so.
He says 60 card for historic.
Yeah. Friendly brawl, 60 card rebalanced, 40 card. So it's just 60 card, best of 1 coin flip. Does that make sense? And then I select my deck. Yeah, okay, it lets me do it. I'm going to play this deck because it's dumb. This is like a very bad deck. But
Okan says, so rebalanced uses the Alchemy rebalances. 60 card doesn't.
Yeah, so Greg, if you don't care, then I'm just going to go with regular 60 card because that's what it says.
Thank you for that information,
Yeah,
Mocan.
appreciate it. Yeah. But yeah, I'll just do my Mardu Good Stuff deck, which is, like I said, not great. It's not a great deck, for sure.
It's good stuff.
It's not. It's really not.
Greg says sure.
Yeah. Okay. I think I sent it. We'll see. I think that worked.
I am going to min the stream.
Thank you.
So I don't see your hand.
Appreciate it. Yeah, this deck's real dumb. So we'll see.
Mocan says, good stuff, not great stuff.
Yeah, I would say it's even barely good stuff. So, yeah. No, I like this deck. It's fun. It's just, like, it usually doesn't work out is basically the issue. Ah, a decent hand. I'm very surprised. I will keep. Okay. Mardu decent stuff. I'm going to say hello to Mystic5996 over here. He said hello back. Nice. Alright, let's play this land. Scry 1. Put the red on the bottom. Yes. And then we'll play the I'll Say It of Life's Bounty. I like that card a lot. It's a very good card.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah. Ooh, pacifism, eh? Alright, combat. Attack for 1. Good old limited all-star pacifism. Definitely the card you want. I mean, I guess I can keep these Heartless Acts. Let's see what he's got going on. 2 breeding pools on the field right now. Simic, eh? Okay. Me out here with my 3-color deck. Greg coming at me with 2. I see how it is.
Battle says the should have Phyrexian chat. What?
Risen Reef. is good. When it enters, look at the top card. If it's a land, put it on the battlefield. Here, I'll leave that with you, Amy.
Oh.
Pass to attackers.
I've been tasked with something?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Let's go ahead and destroy that Risen Reef because I don't want to deal with it anymore. And then take my turn. Another Triumph. Okay. I mean, I'd love... There's, like, so much beef in this deck. Like, could I have some of it, please? This is embarrassing. You're embarrassing me, deck.
Battle says
Holy
the bad alien.
shit. Uh-oh. Equal to the number of what? Elementals you control, which is 1.
Mocan says, Omnath Elementals.
Balls. Oh, right. No, this will work, actually. Good. So Omnath's gone. You now have no elementals, and it lives. Yes. Okay, thank God.
Killed my flipper.
Yes, I had to. It's very scary. Sorry, not sorry.
Scary.
Yes,
I love him.
it's very scary. And it's not your flubber, it's Greg's flubber. Alright.
He got sad.
He got sad. I guess I make this black? Doesn't really matter. Combat, attack for 1. God, this I'll say it is getting there, man.
He says, don't worry, I got something for you. Battle says, flubber.
Oh, no! Wait. When it enters, draw a card, and then landfall. So when landfall happens, so while this ability is going off, I'm going to exile it.
No.
No, the Fabled Passage will still get him a land. No! So when the land enters, you gain 4 life. All right, so that would be the first time, and that's going to be the only one he's going to be able to get, so that's fine. I did it while the ability to, the draw a card thing was going off. I mean, obviously you can't play lands at instant speed, but you can go search for them at instant speed with a Fabled Passage, but still.
He says, holy removal spells, Batman.
It's all I have, Greg. It's all I have. You could tell him that because he's not listening, don't forget.
Oh.
This card's great, but I have more. I'll put it in the graveyard. It's very cool. I like that card a lot. They draw a card, or he draws a card. That's all I have. I mean, literally, I have 2 other removal spells in hand. That's it. That's all I have. This, I'll say it, is going to get me there. That's all I have. All right, 2 lands untapped. We'll take our turn. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Combat.
He says, I am listening. LOL, I just have the stream on the other tab.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So don't say the wrong thing, Joe.
Deal.
Battle says, exiled flubber.
Yeah.
Mocan says, thou hast eaten the flubber. Battle says, what? Mythos of spandex?
Snapdax. Because this is Snapdax.
Yeah.
Here. Tangled Florahedron, eh? Okay. So, trying to ramp to something.
Oh no. It went away and I don't know how to get it back.
You lost it. I am going to try to do this before I end up talking about it incorrectly. Let's go ahead and do that and that. Talk about holy removal spells. Boom.
Battle says snap decks.
Yeah. Holy crap. That's really funny. All right. Come on, I'll say it.
Greg says, oh, it's a good one. Don't worry. LOL.
No. Don't ramp to it. I kill all your ramp things. No. Alright, so what happens with this thing now? 4 life. If it's the second time, you add 4, like, everything but black. If it's the third time, he deals 4 damage to us and every planeswalker that we have on the field. Okay. We will take our turn. Whoa. Well, that's a draw. Sure. It isn't a demon or a dragon, but at least I got some of the beef. I said there was beef in the deck. Nobody believed me. And I don't blame you for not believing me. But I promise, there's beef in here somewhere. I found 1 piece of beef. Usually you don't refer to... Never mind. I'm not even going there. Escape to the Wilds. Exile the top 5. You may play exiled cards. or cards exiled this way until the end of your next turn. Omnath is one of them. And lands. And you may play an additional land. So that makes sense for Omnath abilities. So he gets 4 more colors. Very nice. And so he could play the other Omnath. But, well.
Battle says, I feel like something bad is going to happen.
We don't know. Pass 2 attackers. Take our turn. Okay. I mean, if I go like... I don't really need to do that right now, do I? Alright, let's try this. Yeah, I guess I'll do this first. Pre-combat. Then go to combat. Attack with the Baneslayer Angel, because of course I'm going to attack with Baneslayer Angel. 18 to 30. And I think I hold this. I think I hold that. Thanks, Greg.
Aw. You love each other.
Well, you know. We gotta battle it out, right? Alright, Fabled Passage for the second land for the turn. To get 4 colors added to the mana pool.
He says, here's a good one for you.
Oh no, don't do it. I'm scared. Oh, Jesus. Alright, top 5. Any number of permanents from among them onto the battlefield. The rest into his hand. Only Lotus Cobra and a land. Thank God.
I was about to typo shit to the phone, but I guess not.
2 lands. 2 lands. So, I mean,
Okay.
Lotus Cobra, amazing card for this deck, obviously. And thankfully, I mean, Omnath did the thing and dealt 4 damage to us. Here's the second Omnath, which presumably lets the first one die. Or it doesn't matter. It's just to draw a card. Okay.
Okay.
You got it. 3, 6, 8 cards in hand, but 5 mana available. Cerberus.
Oh.
That's this. The
Yeah.
Cuneros.
Okay. I thought Cerberus was what he was saying, but I was like, I don't understand what that's in reference to, but it's in reference to that.
It's
yeah.
our Cuneros, yeah. It's the whatchamacallit, Theros' version of Cerberus.
Right.
So many lands, so many Omnath abilities. We're gonna trade life totals here, or bring me down to his life total. Risen Reef. Okay.
Ooh.
Very nice. It's a good one. We got rid of the first one. No surprise there's a second. More lands. Landfall triggers happen. I probably should have just clicked. Okay. Pass to attackers. So... deciding against it. Okay. Fair enough. I will take my turn. That's a good one. I like this one. Okay. Legion Angel.
How about that, Greg?
Which gets me a Legion Angel. And then, if I pacify Omnath, says nice, thanks, then I can go to combat and actually attack with both of these, because I imagine, I mean, maybe... Yeah. I was like, I imagine he's not going to want to block this Cuneros, but maybe.
He says, really? Pacifism?
Like I said, limited all-star pacifism. Yep. Yeah. No, that's me.
I screwed that turn up really bad, he says.
Oh, no. All right. Let's see it. Escape to the Wilds. Okay. Lots of lands. Another Omnath, but a different Omnath. And another Risen Reef, which is not legendary. So, landfall triggers, Lotus Cobra landfall triggers, and the other Omnath. Cuneros gets to die, I guess. I mean, I'm tapped out, so. But all these things in my hand, like this other thing that's not the Legion Angel that you know about. All right, so Cuneros dies. Unfortunate, but fine, I guess, in the grand scheme.
Battle says, Omnath, the pacifist, will convince the Omnath...
Nope. That's why I was pointing at it.
Othernath?
The other Nath.
Ah. Damn it.
I think it's great. I think that's very
great.
funny.
It is great.
Here's the other Risen Reef.
What's not great is that I was the one who had to read it and try to understand what the hell was being said. But it's great.
It's very funny. I like it. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We are not going to draw a land off the top of our deck. Here's another Genesis ultimatum. Getting a land and a Leafkin Druid. Okay. Not as scary as it could have been. Or I should say 2 lands and a Leafkin Druid, but that's fine. Yeah, lots of triggers.
I'm sure it's a very powerful Leafkin Druid.
So many lands.
Jesus, how many freaking cards do you have, Greg?
All of them.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of cards.
Your hand is bigger than, I don't know.
Scampering Scorcher to get 2 more elementals. Gotcha. And then the elementals would gain haste. Cool.
He says I screwed this up, LOL.
Oh, no.
It looks like you're doing fine from my end.
Oh, man. Maybe I should have played this for this. Interesting.
I hope Emilio's seeing this.
You could tell him to watch the VOD, Greg. Just to show off, especially if and when you win. Just tell him, like, did you see that game?
Hey, Emilio, look what I did.
All right, so here's the Scorcher. Lots more elemental triggers, or elementals, like Risen Reef triggers for elementals. More lands entering. Omnath triggers off of lands, as well as Lotus Cobras. More elementals entering, some more Risen Reef triggers.
Wow.
Lands entering, some more Omnath triggers, and more Lotus Cobra triggers. And then that was the end, because he ran out of cards in his deck.
Oh, no. Greg.
Oh, no.
He says, and I die. Sad face. Oh, no, Greg.
No way. That sucks. I'm so sorry. Well, now you can see what we were working with, Greg, if you turn the stream back on. It was so much. We were so powerful. You should have been afraid.
Battle says he omnathed.
Yeah. Too many Risen Reefs, too many Omnaths.
Greg says, LOL. Baneslayer.
Baneslayer is very good. Won you that game. You're damn right she did. Like I said, I had a lot of beef in this deck, but you didn't see any of it but Baneslayer, but yeah. Excuse me, I'll say it did like 5 damage to you.
Oh.
How dare you say that Baneslayer is what won me the game when I'll say it was doing so much.
I mean, for him, it is a lot. Greg says I had 25 cards in hand.
Yeah, I can see. That's insane. Right now, 15, but yeah, like playing all these things out and everything.
What's KIK? So the mistake I made.
Yeah.
I clicked on the wrong Omnath.
Oh, for when you played the second one, you mean?
When I legended.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so when the second round of triggers or whatever went off? Interesting. All right, let's leave this match. That was a crazy game.
So I couldn't trigger the landfall again.
I gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Wow. Very interesting game. We can absolutely do that again some other week in the future. Don't like I said, don't let me forget or
fun.
Remind me. Yeah, that was funny. I do have other like historic decks. They're not great.
It's a fun deck.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. It's not great.
It's not great.
I mean, again, mine's not great either. I had a Baneslayer Angel, and so it was fine, but yeah, that deck's not great either.
But it does some cool things.
I do like it. I mean, Omnath, Amy loves Omnath, so
I do.
You just won her over just from playing the first one. And then I had to kill it while sitting right next to her, so thanks for that.
Exactly. So he's going to have to pay for that later.
Jesus. Great.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, hey everybody, if you want
broken.
if you want more fun like that, yeah, he's disgusting.
Jeez, Amy, again.
If you want more fun like that in the coming weeks,
Twice in the same stream.
right?
Oh, what about all the times you missed before you got here?
Well, that's just, especially when Erica's around. You two are a bad influence on one another.
I know, 'cause she's my soulmate.
Yeah, if you want more fun like that, we are here every single Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on this channel, playing draft, playing games against viewers, whatever the case may be. I don't care. Whatever people want, right? It doesn't matter. So definitely stay tuned for that.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
Great
what a
stuff.
pleasure. Thanks so much. So yeah, we'll be back next Monday with more of this, so definitely stay tuned.
Thanks so much for the game.
Anytime. Thank you as well. But yeah, don't forget, if you are here and you're interested in making sure that you don't forget when we go live, you can subscribe and ring that bell so that you get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, or, like I said, whenever we go live every Monday and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, notably, Fridays, we are not playing Arena, but we do play whatever video game we happen to be playing at the time. This Friday, and presumably for the next couple of Fridays, we will be continuing our playthrough, as we said earlier, of the Pokemon Fire Red, where we are Nuzlocking it, our first ever Nuzlocke on the channel. So it's been an absolute blast. Definitely stay tuned for that. We would love to see you on Friday. If you're only here for Magic, no worries whatsoever. We will be back, as I said, next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern for more MTG Arena. Amy,
Yes.
as you were alluding to, you've got some work to do.
I do. Greg, thanks for the games and for being awesome.
Amazing.
Battle, you were very on point in chat tonight. I really appreciate it.
Definitely.
Mocan, thanks for the tips as always.
Yeah, definitely. Good information.
Yeah.
Super helpful.
And I'm glad there wasn't too much of a delay like there normally is.
Yeah.
So it could actually help. Emilio, thanks so much for being here. I love you, man. I'll see you soon.
I love that Emilio's last message that he put in our chat tonight just says, definitely nothing sexual.
Yep.
Which I love.
That's perfect. Dave was here and said a couple things, which is nice. I appreciate it.
Always.
Erica, like I said, she's my soulmate. And then who else was here? We had Jana and Marcus.
Yeah, the birthday boy. So happy birthday,
Yes.
Marcus. Hope you had an amazing one. Like I said, we will still owe you a second game. That's not a problem. So you're more than welcome back. Really, anytime. You know how this works. And just remind me, and as long as we're not in the middle of something, but
Right.
whenever we can get in a game with you, we absolutely will.
And I think that was everybody
I think so
tonight.
too.
Thank you guys all so much. You guys are great, Greg says. Good night, guys.
Good night to you too,
Thanks.
Greg. Thanks so much. As we said, hopefully we'll see you here in future streams for the next couple of weeks, but then obviously we'll see you in person for the pre-release at the beginning of September. We're looking forward to it. I know we are. So that's going to be awesome. But yeah, everybody, we will be back, as I said, Friday for Pokemon Nuzlocke, and next Monday for more of this.
Battle says good night.
Good night to you all.
Yes.
We appreciate each and every one of you being here. If you were, I'll do my little spiel. If you were not, if you did not, I should say, hear your name just mentioned by Amy in the list of folks who we thanked, that doesn't mean we don't appreciate you having been here. If you were here and you were just lurking, not a problem whatsoever. We appreciate you too. Obviously, we couldn't call you out by name because we didn't see you. So please don't ever hesitate to post in chat. Even if you just want to pop in, say, hey, I'm watching, I'm lurking, and that's it. You'll still get that shout out at the end. But also, we're not trying to pressure anybody. If you don't feel comfortable, also totally fine. Like I said, we appreciate you being here nonetheless. So, that is going to be the end of this particular stream. Thank you all so very much for being here. Since you did that hand motion, it will remind me to remind you all to, first of all, have an amazing week ahead if we see you on Friday. Then, until then, if it's not till next Monday, then a great week and weekend as well. But no matter when we see you next, we always want you in between now and then to continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is super important, and that is to you and yours. But yeah, that is going to be the end, as I said. So, for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.